Hello, beautiful people, and sorry for the late start today, but we had some other things going on. Traffic was a little crazy getting here. Saw a truck tire blow up on the freeway.
Jeez, that's always scary.
Yeah, it didn't kill anyone as far as I saw, but it slowed me down a little bit.
I think those are generally more scary than they are dangerous.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So the other thing we should probably do is get more gas storage up here.
Right, we talked about storing all the gas.
Because one thing we could have done had we stuck a wheezewort in here, we could have
pre-chilled it.
It's
not that hot, really.
No, but we could have some super chilly hydrogen. I don't know. And then temperature
is a problem.
Is a fuck here. So
it certainly is. Certainly is.
We need to get more hatches going on.
Right.
That's another thing we need to do.
Oh, maybe that was also what we were going to put down here, perhaps? Is hatches?
Maybe we could get some kind of crazy vertical hatch farm going.
Sure.
In this sort of area, maybe?
I could buy that. I could see that working.
And then I think we want to square this off, because we don't want slime still in here, so we have to clear this up.
I assumed you were just going to square it off where that wall is.
Where the ladder is?
Yeah, currently is where a ladder is, yes, but
I mean,
it would match up with the other wall.
We would at least want space for a ladder over here, right?
Or yes. Yeah,
there.
The base is increasingly not on a grid, so whatever.
Well, hopefully soon we'll move to transport tubes, and then that'll be a different thing. Our oil's running a little bit low, but I think
we're also not using it for a ton of things.
Well, no, we are.
Important.
We have petroleum generation here, and we've been making plastic. We're not right now.
They both say empty pipe. Oh, no, that's from the.
We haven't started
yet.
We're just so here.
What is that petroleum generator hooked up to? Can we refresh your memory?
It's a smart battery, so it's not wasting any power.
Okay.
I mean, more than the smart battery is.
But it's connected to
the lights, to this generator, to those arms, all the cooking and the refrigeration.
Okay. So
and this pump.
It is critically important.
It's like a third of the power of our base. It's actually the more important stuff. The natural gas generator over here are just hooked up to everything else, pretty much.
I think those control the water and the air.
Okay, so the water's fairly important, but I don't know how we call it. Okay, yeah, it's critical. Man. Well, we'll ladder down here. Dig all of this out.
Right, we're trying to ship everything out, and we were slowly deleting ladders, so you should probably get back to that, right?
Well, we need to, probably remove some of these, although I kind of think I might want to put something here.
Okay.
Also, we might want to consider disassembling this freezer so we have some more.
Because it is currently not doing anything.
Yeah, just so we have some more wheezworts.
Yeah, you could totally do that. It's a little dangerous.
People will be fine to go in here and just collect one for a second.
Okay.
It'll also leak some cold air into the base, which would be probably good right now.
If it wasn't full of hydrogen, I'd just say leave the door open for a while.
Holy crap, it's hot everywhere. So, what's that?
For now, what if we just move it to one of the empty floors and build radiant tiles around it? Like, put it on that floor, but build it out of radiant tiles. So it just makes everything cold. Would it make everything too cold?
We could have some regulation on it. So I was watching Brothgar's videos on YouTube, and he came up with a way of automating a wheezewort.
What does that mean?
Having automation input to a wheezewort, so you can turn it you can disable it cooling things, so it doesn't cool things down too much.
Do you flood it? Is that the way you do it?
Nope. You put it on a door.
So
this is too hot in here. I would like this down to 22 degrees.
Sure.
What do you say? Sound like a good temperature?
Yes.
So we don't actually have the parts for this at the moment. We want to probably put it centrally here.
Do you want a mechanized door?
Yes.
Okay.
It needs to be a mechanized door because the mechanized door is the one that has the automation input.
Aha.
So then you put a flower pot here, and then you put a thermosensor
wherever.
Yeah, where do we want to monitor the temperature from? Right here seems fine. You don't want it right next to it because
it'll get false readings.
Yeah.
The door is unreachable. One more.
So we'll build a few more ladders around here somewhere. That's not unreachable. You lie.
It is.
This is unreachable?
Yep.
Stand right here and...
Yeah, but you can't get there. Look over to where you dug out the whole floor.
Oh. Huh. How about that?
Yep.
Well, they'll dig down to here and then be able to climb back up and still... something.
It'll work out. It'll be fine.
Here, we'll put a ladder... 2 ladders there.
This game is a game about building and then later deleting ladders.
Pretty much. I think we can... I'm going to say we can get rid of this one.
Are there any fun physics-based scaffolding games? That could be a fun poly bridge kind of thing. Like, you need to get the workers to all the points on the building.
Have you played Bridge Constructor Portal?
Yes. Oh, no, not Portal. No.
The Portal one is actually kind of cool.
I've heard that.
It got to a point where it was actually too hard for me, which has never happened in a Bridge Constructor game. Usually it gets to a point where they're too boring for me. It's also... I think it would be better on a computer or an iPad.
It is on the computer.
I know it's on the computer, but I got it on my phone,
okay.
and it's not ideal for a phone interface. It's playable. You can get through at least half of the game, but then after that, it gets really hard.
Did Valve actually make that, or...?
No, actually, from what I've heard, the idea was pitched. I forget what the studio who makes Bridge Constructor is,
but
they developed it and they pitched the idea to Valve in like 2015 or something. And
it's good to know that even people who aren't working for Valve end up on Valve time if you like talk to Valve.
Yeah, I think it was a thing where, it's Valve, so no one could actually approve the project, but some people were interested, but not interested enough to, draw up a contract and like pay them and stuff.
Yeah.
But then sometime around 2017, they actually started doing that. And let's pop this stone hatch egg. Did it just hatch?
I don't see it.
I think it's behind this hatch.
Hiding.
Right here. And Valve helped with the script. They rewrote a bunch of the GLaDOS lines. I don't know how much they rewrote it, but
they finessed.
They made it canon. And it's very much the same GLaDOS that stars in Portal. It's
cool.
Ellen whatever her name is provides the voice, but it's also like Portal 1 kind of malicious, crazy.
She was malicious and crazy in a very different way in the second game.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Portal 1
it's a mix of both, but it's very authentic.
Cool. Very cool.
And okay, so we got all this built. So we do actually have some more seeds. So the way this works is I want to activate this if the temperature is below 22 degrees. That's what I said I wanted this to be.
I think so. We'll call it.
So the way this works is, so I'll just set this to above. The door opens, and then you see the flower pot complains that it's missing a foundation.
Yeah.
When it's missing a foundation, the Wheezewort stops cooling.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So just automated Wheezewort. So hopefully that will cool this. It won't, once we start putting heat in here, once we start putting 60-degree water in here, it won't work. But it'll at least cool it down to the 22 degrees.
I would like to point out that this means you can't automate anything in the game.
Yes.
Which is funny. Most things in the game do have automation attached.
A few versions ago, they went back through and made sure that basically everything does. Even... No, those don't.
Yeah, those don't.
But I can't see a reason.
Floor.
Yeah, there's no more polluted oxygen in here, or hardly any.
No, I don't think there's
mostly other things. So, another thing I saw in Brothgar's video, which is something I had not thought of trying before, but that was I just put a door in the floor just in case they want to get down here.
Yeah.
He was using petroleum for his cooling loop. because petroleum really doesn't want to freeze.
Oh, sure. Okay.
I guess we can let's make sure there's no germs in this abyssalite, but yeah, we'll just have an abyssalite wall here. We don't need to dig it up and rebuild the abyssalite, right?
I guess we don't.
It's not RimWorld, so you don't get a...
Right, there's no penalty for... Yeah.
Speaking of which, I started watching a RimWorld 1.0 beta playthrough.
What do you think of the 1.0 features you saw?
It looks like they added almost all of the mods that we used.
They did add almost all of the quality of life mods.
Yeah, the quality of life mods.
They even sort of added some of the biotechnology mods we had.
Really?
Yeah.
I only watched someone play for like an hour, so I didn't get
that doesn't
that
show
kind
up.
of stuff.
But there are
It looked like they're starting to add hospitality stuff as well.
yes, there was a little bit of hospitality.
Not like the actual recruiting people, but it shows your status with everyone in every interaction with a person.
Yeah. Oh, did you see what might
Okay,
be...
this overheated, so we are going to deconstruct it. Let's make sure it's not made out of... Yeah, this was made out of iron, so we're going to make this gold.
Can't believe it's that hot in there. I think we need to
80
turn on
degrees.
this thermal nullifier, perhaps.
I think we need to start nullifying us some therms. We need to figure out how we're going to design this. So the other thing we need to do...
Well, you said you were going to get rid of that ladder.
Well, okay, so you want to talk about this and plan it out?
Yeah.
So we're going to need to block this off...
Even more?
Even more, I think. Luckily, this is so cold up here that it's releasing polluted oxygen without germs in it from our infectious polluted oxygen vent. It's negative 15 degrees Celsius.
Right, yeah, the germs don't like that.
Yes, I would like to block this off because this is going to need to go up, probably, or out this way.
Okay.
This is not a big enough storage tank. And then...
It is, though.
No, it's not. It was overflowing into here before.
But it's active again.
Yes, and it's going up.
I thought it was staying about the same.
I still...
Okay.
If we're going to block this off, we don't...
Sure.
And we're going to need some, like, room to interact and stuff in here.
Okay.
We need more space. So, I guess we don't necessarily need to go up. We could go over. We could square
Going
this
over
off.
would make sense.
I guess we
Squaring
could
it
square
off.
this off. That's probably the best way. Where are we going to get hydrogen? Oh, I know.
We have hydrogen.
Yeah, we have hydrogen, but we'd have to ship it up here.
It's not that far, really.
Yeah, but I don't want to go through this way.
Well, you could go the other way.
Then that has to go all the way down here, all the way across here, up here, and then that's a long way.
Okay, fine.
What we could do...
That's what we collected the hydrogen for, though.
We collected the hydrogen to collect the hydrogen.
I guess.
Where are we pumping this hydrogen from?
It's coming from the suit setup, mostly. Possibly only at this point.
I guess we can go up here. The problem is if we connect, especially here, we're going to get like hot water dripping in here, and this is not on the suit side of the base. Oh no, is this on the suit side?
That is on the suit side of this.
Then we're going to connect the two suits, and we know what happens when we do that.
Yeah.
I guess we could connect them extremely temporarily. It just seems like a bad idea.
We could also, like, dig down from...
What I was going to say we could do is we could just generate more oxygen up here. And we could throw the oxygen away for all I care.
I think we're hitting the point where that might take up too much water use.
You don't want to actually waste water like that?
Yeah,
Right.
I don't think we should.
Man, that's a lot of chlorine that we're going to dump right into our base.
What if, instead of digging down that side, we dug down in the middle? Like, not over here, but like halfway between, like near...
I want to keep our vacuum locked because this is all exposed to space, remember?
That's true.
This is all a vacuum up here.
All vacuum, all space. Okay.
So
we
that's
have to
another...
dig down from the other side of the vacuum. Gotcha.
I mean, we could dig this way, but that doesn't...
No, that's a bad idea, too.
No, we should, but it just doesn't get us that much. And we also need to dig out... that still has oxygen in it.
We're not going to...
No, I'm saying we need to do something about this water here.
Oh. Yes.
I guess we could ship it into the base.
That would be easy to ship into the base, because there's already a major water pipe right there.
But, I think we definitely have to dig this out. If we release chlorine and polluted oxygen here, that's fine, because it goes to space.
Yep. Space loves its chlorine and polluted oxygen. All about it. Space.
I guess we could have another water chamber down here for overflow.
Oh, you know what else you could do? You could set up a permanent siphon from these two oxygen producers to power that thing for the hydrogen from them. The oxidizer over here.
That's not going to be enough hydrogen.
It's not going to be enough hydrogen?
These are powering themselves.
I know.
So that only produces a tiny drip of hydrogen. Okay. Remember?
Yep.
I think we're gonna dig out this chamber under here and make the control system for this thing.
Okay. Cool.
I guess we have to just ship the hydrogen a fucking mile. Excuse me. So deconstruct that.
It is pretty far.
I'm just trying to figure out if there's some way we could squeeze it like open up the outside of the base temporarily.
Mm-hmm. You might be,
because this is all still under pressure. This is the pressurized outside of the base.
This is where the outside actually technically starts.
Yeah, but this is pressurized.
Yes.
So like if we wanted to squeeze it through here, that because we can't actually go up here. I don't.
Yeah, you raise a good point. I realize how much of a nest of piping that is.
So that means we have to have a ladder go like this. Dig out there. Put a door here so people don't go through this. Although
it's fine if they
still
go through that.
On the inside of the base.
That's fine.
Yeah. And then it'll have to like wrap around here or something.
We can also ensure the seal is still there by building a wall on one side and then building a wall on the other side. Like replacing what is brick or what is stone with two walls, slowly.
What?
So if there's a place that would break the seal on our base, we can avoid breaking it by building a wall.
We ain't breaking shit.
Okay, I guess all of that will be reachable. Right.
Marvel at the 4 parallel hydrogen lines.
It's we got a lot of hydrogen.
Okay, so we're coming up here. Sorry to whoever has to go scuba diving for this.
They'll be in a suit.
And then we're just going to go to here because
That's far enough.
I don't know how this is going to work yet.
Yeah. Plenty of piping for them to build.
I think this all looks fine. We will need to dig that out.
And another. No, I guess they'll be fine.
No, they can do that from the other side. We'll have to build a ladder here. But let's also just preemptively do that. And we can do a ladder like this. Maybe a ladder up here.
Finally clean that out.
Well, we also might want to get to this coal deposit. I don't know how we're doing on coal. Not
badly.
Very good.
Yeah, very badly.
It's another reason why we need more hatches.
Mm-hmm. That is the main reason we need more hatches.
Temperature's doing great in here. So we deconstruct that. We can deconstruct that. We can deconstruct that. Maybe that one. Just need to burn off a little bit more of this polluted oxygen because it's still... It's a little bit germy in here.
It's being really...
I suppose we could get it down to like 18 and freeze the germs out.
Is that when it kicks in?
You said it was 20 last week.
I think so. Okay.
So we'd get it a little bit colder than that to make sure the whole area is that cold.
They die really quick, that cold, too. It was like 30% cycle.
So we'll go down to 18. I don't think one Wheeze wort will quite get us there, but you never
We'll find
know.
out. Wheeze worts are powerful. What?
Hotter inside here than it is out here.
That's because this is a...
I know this was a hot biome.
It was a hot biome that we perfectly sealed in, and that is like getting cold air from the cold biome.
And it's also hot up here. Never mind.
It's not super cold. It's 30 degrees.
So it looks like our... Yeah, we're supposed to be constantly refining gold. I guess we need more...
We have a lot of gold. No, I guess we're used a lot of it. Okay.
Well, we have 3 tons of gold, so I'm going to say we start doing some more iron as well. Because a lot of this stuff is supposed to be iron.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, no, that's supposed to be wolframite. All right.
The problem
we're out of
here is, well, it shouldn't be wolframite then.
Probably not.
The problem here is we only have 9 tons of iron ore, and we have 54 tons of...
Yeah, but we can make things just out of gold amalgam.
Oh,
like, if we only have 1 raw metal, keeping gold amalgam around,
Okay.
like keeping 2 tons of copper
Yeah.
and infinite gold amalgam is fine.
We could also consider space mining. But that's a whole nother thing.
Have you noticed we're currently working on like 17
I know.
different projects?
I'm just saying, what if it was 18 projects? That's all.
Once we start cooling this 80-degree water down...
What? Yep.
So we'll dig in, like, all of that. I guess releasing chlorine into here wouldn't be the worst.
It's fine. It doesn't hurt anything.
We should also maybe have a water lock in, like, have a door and have the water lock in there.
Why?
So we could keep pressure in here and have something to radiate the temperature into.
Okay. Sure, that makes sense. I buy that.
Because we have 10 grams of nothing.
Because the vacuum of space is like
every
10
time we
tiles
open,
up. Yeah.
Well, no, every time we open the door, everything goes away into the vacuum of space.
You get one of those nice whoosh things. Well, we protected the ladder successfully, so that's good.
Although I think we might want to, like, this is a candidate for bunker tile, honestly.
Where?
The new room we're going to build right here.
Yeah. It is mostly protected.
Yeah, but I think we would want to, like, extend this into... I don't know. No? You don't think so?
Maybe. We don't have any steel.
We could start raising things for food, for eggs. Like specifically just to crack their eggs.
To make steel, yeah. That is a limiting factor on steel, is eggs.
So where do we want to ranch in here?
I think there's enough space. I don't think all of this is going to be one giant mushroom or sleet wheat farm, or whatever we're going to farm in there.
What we really have to get is a fucking slickster.
There's 2. We have suits down here now.
If we released this, we could get down here and catch them because it's only 83 degrees.
They arrive in suits? Yes? No?
Yes, this would be suits. I think.
Is this suits? Keep going up. I don't think this is actually suits.
No, this is not suits.
We can make this suits easily.
We would have to make more suits. We talked about having... Why is there a suit here?
I don't know.
Someone die in it or something?
No.
We talked about having like a suit depot somewhere.
Yeah, but we have a suit depot here, which I don't think we need one also there. That seems a little close.
True. So what, we would cap this off here and then have people farm in suits on this side?
Even lower, you could cap it off down there if you wanted to. That isn't the worst place.
Actually, that's probably a decent floor to cap it off on.
Because then the factory stuff is still in the base, which is nice. And then the stuff with temperatures is outside the base, which is nice.
Oh, and then they could actually, if we just cracked this open here, they could then get down to here in suits. Although, we are going to make this probably not a suit zone.
Well, yeah, but that's why this would work. Oh, you need to...
Well, no, then we'll just need to have a tunnel through here.
Because
this part of it is probably not going to be whatever we're making the main part of it.
The other option is to dig down another place and find slicksters there, which also isn't necessarily a bad idea. Because we're digging over here somewhere. I guess it's further up. Yeah, that's our lowest point on that side. That's in suits. It's an option. Just,
Oh,
right, there's that thing too.
I don't know if we knew about that.
I think we did. Maybe we knew about a different one. We had a bunch.
We have a whole bunch on this map.
Yeah. This way we'll also possibly harvest that natural gas.
Is this?
That's fine.
Oh, I guess that's the top of
Yeah,
this one.
that's the top of that pole, which probably doesn't need to exist anymore.
We might as well get rid of this. So, because this is the edge of the base,
It's a manual airlock.
It's a mechanical airlock.
Mechanical. Right. Mechanized, in fact.
Whatever the hell it's called.
So the polluted oxygen seems to be like disappearing despite the fact that it's in weird bands, which is good.
Well, this one was right in a band.
Yeah, but like all the stuff on the right side got out, which is good.
Yeah,
Even though there's like a gap in the middle. A lot. I know we have a lot.
Yeah, they're not dying as much as I would like them to be.
What is that? Oh, that's the coal biome in the background. Okay.
This?
No, right here. It's very blue.
Oh yeah, no. This splits a couple of biomes.
Yeah.
I think so.
No, don't do that. Not yet. Gotta wait until...
Why not?
Because they were trapped.
Can't they get out here?
Oh, yeah, I guess. Do it now, though. They're all outside.
We ought to just have a doorway here.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Made floor across here.
Mm-hmm. And that's the suit boundary. At a future time.
No, I'm just trying to figure out where...
Seal the door now, maybe?
Oh, hey, Grandma.
Hey!
I'm doing all right. It is way too hot in LA, but besides that, I think I'm doing okay. And we might have, like... This will be, you know, our basement stairs column kind of thing.
Maybe don't seal it all the way in yet.
Maybe don't seal it all the way in yet.
Especially since they're most likely to build those tiles and kill whoever was behind them.
Maybe. These aren't full, are they? So why aren't we picking up all this? Oh, we've granite as well.
Grumble and anyone else in the chat, I have a question for you. Do dupes in your games ever pick up spare suits that ended up in weird places? Yeah, it's very, very hot in LA. It was over 110 on Friday. Probably.
It was definitely over 110.
Jordan was telling me about how she read something in the New York Times that said maybe the temperatures are slightly exaggerated, but it was very, very hot.
Maybe they're slightly exaggerated, but they're still record temperatures using the same
Exaggerations Okay.
as the previous records. So, you know, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Oh yeah, we are cooling this hydrogen, so that's a thing at least. Although it doesn't matter because we're gonna burn most of it in here. But okay, yeah, this needs to be. Nope, not that key.
It's still flooding slowly.
It's about to overflow.
Again,
so
yeah.
That's bad.
It is bad.
I know I don't know. So I actually like played some games
You played some games
over the last week.
Alan is in the podcast. If you miss Alan, you can get some Alan from Moonlaw. I recommend Moonlaw.
Yeah, this week's episode is kind of harsh. I'm talking about immigration this week.
Ooh, well,
Yeah.
there's a whole archive that's like not harsh.
Yeah, we have 48 good episodes.
I
to
liked
listen to
the,
other than this one.
I like the temperature stuff. I thought the temperature stuff was real cool.
And the second episode of Temperature, not very
ladder
loud.
right there. It might help.
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea. What did we dig through here? I guess a
The plant. There's the plant.
That's a big chamber of hydrogen.
That's possibly natural.
It's probably natural, but it's still a big chamber.
A hydrogen vent wouldn't be the worst. Like a cold hydrogen vent?
I think they come in hot varieties, not cold varieties.
Yeah, of course they do.
Okay, we're slowly digging through this. Yeah, so I played a bunch of The Room on iPhone.
The Room is great. I beat The Room. It's 1 a.m. Cool.
Where are you at, Grumple Humble?
I think the Grumble Humble was in England, right? Or Britain, at least.
So I could probably just build, with the amount of ice that's flowing off of here, I could build a natural waterlock.
You could.
You should probably do that.
Oh, I do want to remind you of one thing while we're discussing the temperature stuff. We have a cold carbon dioxide vent.
I know.
Okay.
There's no easy way I could build this without like locking people out of here. So maybe we should wait for this side to be constructed.
Sure. Makes sense. They dug that out fast, which is good.
Yeah, they're digging everything out fast.
Oh, you haven't showed up because the time zone changed. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this will be enough space. And then I want to run... We got to have some kind of radiator going on here.
Sweden, sorry.
Ooh, cool. Yeah, I forget where everyone's from a lot. I'm sorry. No wolframite for this either. Yeah, we built a lot of stuff after.
Not out of wolframite then.
Well, we can just dig up some wolframite.
Can we?
Wow, negative 40 in here. Yeah, there's wolframite. I mean, there's one tile right here.
Okay. I wouldn't dig that tile out though.
Why not? We could have more space under this. I don't know.
You want the hope to be on the lowest possible level, don't you?
Normally. So yeah, I still have to play the one that just came out in 2018. Was The Room Old Sins, I believe it's called.
I only played the first one.
Oh, you only played the first one?
Yeah.
There are 3 The Rooms and 1 The Room Old Sins, which I believe is a sequel. I didn't know that you played the same character in all of them, so I started with The Room 3.
I was a little confused.
No, I'm more confused now that I went back and played 1 and 2. But I thought I could just start at 3, and I still don't understand how it's the same character.
It's
but you
weird culty magic stuff.
You haven't played, oh no, there's a lot of story.
The first one was pretty scant on story.
I mean, how much do you want me to spoil a game from 2012?
I don't particularly care because I wouldn't play it for the story anyway.
No, the story's cool though, as far as I could tell. Borderlands 3, is that rumored to be a thing, or
yes,
holding out hope?
Borderlands 3 showed up on the.
Well, this one's cold as well.
That is a cold one.
Oh yeah, okay, that is.
Borderlands 3 showed up on the same leak that revealed what is it? Rage 2 and a few other things. Also, I believe it was rumored before that.
Oh, I hadn't heard anything about a third Borderlands. Yeah, that would be cool. I didn't really play the first 2 that much, but I know people like them.
Yeah, they're good first-person shooter Diablo things.
I mean, honestly, if we're going to be growing plants in here, we could just vent the cold
we could.
Carbon dioxide
we talked
right
about that.
Here.
That was one of the plans. We were like, what if we just made it... What if we just grew sleet wheat with cold CO2?
And we knew about... We must have known about this one.
Pretty sure we knew about that one. We haven't even tapped into the other one, probably.
Yeah, that one's not as impressive. But we do have 3 thermal nullifier right above it.
That's the third nerd. We also have one...
Oh, one right below it as well. I mean, that... Honestly, that kind of seems nice, but we'll keep going on this one near space, I guess. Oh, nice. We're emitting here again.
That means this battery is not big enough. It's plenty big, but it's also not big enough.
Always be bigger.
Elder Scrolls 6 was announced. That's the thing. I mean, they've just started pre-production like a week before they announced it. Probably,
but it may not ever come out, but they did talk about it.
I believe it'll come out.
The world could end by then.
Fair, yeah. If Bethesda is still a company, it'll come out. The more I hear about Fallout 76, the more confused I am, honestly.
Yeah, no, I'm probably...
It's got fast travel.
In an online...
Yep. Yep.
It's still an online multiplayer shooter, right?
Only online, and it has fast travel. It's just a little confusing, that's all.
I'm expecting that when it comes out, I'm going to have some good quality time with Fallout 4.
Seems reasonable.
That's my plan. I could just play Fallout 4 now, but I'll probably wait till Fallout 76 comes out and then be all excited about the new Fallout.
Yeah.
That I finally get to play. I did play it as the first thing ever on this stream, but I kind of burnt myself during launch week, but I kind of burnt myself out by playing multiple games of it at once.
You can play single player, sort of.
Maybe.
But you might get nuked. It's also confusing.
We should probably move. We should cancel that because it's never going to get built, and we can cancel that. And then I think we should move the door up.
Sure.
And we'll have a ladder down here
to prevent flooding.
Well, because I want to have. I'm going to do something sort of like this.
Oh, okay. A much fancier.
We're going to have a ton of flooding. I can just pump this water up.
Sure.
We could do it out of 80-degree water.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. We don't need to go up right now, so
we're doing nothing.
A little bit more of this.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a play with friends game. I think it will be.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of friends I like playing online games with, so that's why. Ooh, another glossy Draco. A ton of Weezeworts in here.
Yeah, I could easily get those if we wanted them.
Yeah, we should do that maybe at some point.
I'm still not sure if you can play between PC and Xbox. Because if you can, I'll probably get the game. If you can't, I may not get the game.
They'll probably be PC and Xbox.
Because so there's a whole article about how crossplay, the game was definitely not going to have crossplay, but I couldn't tell if that meant any crossplay or just...
I mean, it's not going to have Sony crossplay.
That's what I couldn't tell from the article, because they were saying there's going to be no crossplay, but I couldn't tell if they were talking about just the Sony version. Also, hey Eridash, how's it going? And Eridash says, "Oh geez, thanks, Kris." Probably to your comment about not having people you want to play games with.
Do you want to play a lot of Fallout 76? Is that a thing that you want to do? Because we were talking about it, and I thought neither one of us sounded too terribly excited for it. So, correct me if I'm wrong. That tile out of gold, because that'll be in the water sometimes. Yep. Probably want to put some temp shift plates. Maybe do something with this tile.
Eric just says, well, I definitely will be playing Fallout 76 either way.
Well,
we should submit a bioscan.
Oh yeah, maybe. We might want to get in there.
Eric is a huge Fallout fan.
No, I know. I'm a huge Fallout fan as well, but...
Is Eric from Fallout? I did not realize that.
I don't think I realized that either.
You know what Fallout...
Of course, I didn't realize even who you were for, like, several weeks after you started using that name, so... I'm the wrong person to ask, clearly.
You know what Fallout game I want to play, I think?
What's that?
I want to play Fallout 1 or 2. I haven't decided which one. Probably just 1, and then maybe 2 later.
Yeah, you want to start with 1. Although, 2 is much better.
I'd probably play it on easy and such.
What you want to do if you're going to play
mods,
1, you need to get the mod that disables the timer. Because even the developers
You recommend that?
Yeah, have decided that was probably a bad call.
Because it's a hidden timer, right?
Yes, it's a hidden timer. It's the game doesn't really tell you about it, and unless you're playing with a guide, it's oh no, my chlorine. It's almost impossible to beat it within the time if you're not using a guide.
Makes sense. It's kind of a cool idea if they...
Oh yeah, no, it's a great idea. It's a terrible implementation of the idea.
Actually, now that I think about it, it would be very cool to open a story-based game and just have a timer at the top of the screen that says, the world's going to end at the end of this timer. And it's just ticking.
Yeah, in 6 months, world's over. So have fun.
I guess they kind of do that in Zelda, the Moon Zelda. What's that called?
I don't remember. I have not played enough Zelda games.
I never played that one. It's the one about the moon smashing into the earth.
That sounds like a Zelda game to me. I would believe you. Okay, so how is this coming?
Very well, actually.
Almost killed all of the slime lung. Almost.
For some definitions of almost.
I'm going with the slime lung is almost dead.
That's the one. Thank you. Majora's Mask.
We're going to put tiles across here. Just get rid of the last of this stuff here. Putting this over pressure so these stopped generating polluted oxygen might be a good idea.
The pressure is going up slowly.
That's because all the slime is emitting polluted oxygen, which is collecting up here, and we're converting it all. I guess we could just keep converting it. I guess it'll collect up here, so we can just put one.
I have never played either of those games. Being Link to the Past or Majora's Mask, which are widely regarded as the best Zelda game. The best Zelda
Yeah,
games.
we're a bunch of non-Zelda players over here.
My favorite Zelda game, I think, is one everyone dislikes. It's Link's Awakening. For the Game Boy Color, I believe.
I probably played a little bit of that one. I played something on the Game Boy.
We played a lot of stuff on the Game Boy.
No, I played a Zelda
that probably
on
was
the Game
one.
Boy.
Yeah,
and then the only other Zelda I played was Breath of the Wild.
I have played the one where you're a wolf, Twilight Princess, and Awakening, and haven't beat Breath of the Wild, but played a bunch of it. Okay,
fine. So you're not a fake Zelda fan, but I am clearly a fake Zelda fan.
I think we're both fake Zelda fans. Skyward Sword. I kind of want to play Skyward Sword, but also kind of don't, because it has motion controls.
Okay, so this is going to go like that. Then we do that. Then we're also going to seal this in. Actually, we'll build that there. And then we'll have the chamber 2 wide on either side.
I enjoyed Twilight Princess, although I'm not a true Zelda fan, so I don't know. I don't know what I was missing.
How do I want this to work? So go up in here. You've got it.
Okay, what are we trying to do?
I'm trying to copy this,
cool.
But I don't actually. No, it can't be too wide. It's got to be wider.
Yes. It has to be 3 wide. That's the minimum size it can be.
So I guess we'll put tile here. Deconstruct that. We have the ladder going up here.
The tile there.
Wall in the middle. Deconstruct that. So we'll cancel this. Might as well just go up to this
There's
height.
a hard mode. That sounds very hard. In Skyward Sword, you can play Hero Mode, which you can't pick up hearts, and everything deals double damage.
That sounds like some bullshit.
Yep. The only game I've waited in line for launch was also a Wii game. It was the Wii Smash Brothers.
Okay, I think this will sort of work, maybe.
I bet killing anything in that game was hard. I don't know what the nightmare is, or the imprisoned are. But yeah, bet it was hard.
This side should be open space. This side is sealed in.
Yes.
Getting there.
You know what game thing I'm annoyed about? I probably mentioned this before.
What's that?
The cowboy game, Red Dead Redemption, does not have a PC release date.
Really? Still?
Still.
I don't believe it's actually coming out this year.
You don't? Everyone in the entire...
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh jeez. Uh-oh. It's 35 in there?
37 in parts of it.
Jeez.
Well, I was just thinking, I mean, I guess we could put some mushrooms up here. I don't really want... I guess we can.
Those are not going to stay cold very long either, though.
No. I mean, this is still 27, and we have
that's true. It
it
hasn't really been confirmed on PC at all.
It's... I mean, I guess they could do a GTA thing and have it come out like 4 years later as the enhanced edition.
It only came out a year later, and they had a good excuse for that, which is it came out alongside the enhanced editions for the Xbox One and PS4. Actually, it might have only been like 6 months later. I don't even know.
It was a while later.
It was a while later.
But why couldn't they do that again?
Because...
It would be stupid, and they have no reason to, but...
It would be stupid, and they have no reason to. Especially since, like... I don't know if you saw this. It was kind of interesting. Steam... Apparently, the game sales on Steam got leaked. Or not quite game sales, but, like, game impressions got leaked.
What do you mean?
I mean, we know what the top-selling games on Steam are now. And GTA is among them. And,
don't they list... They sort of list that publicly, though.
Yeah, but now there's numbers. So you could be like, well, GTA sold, this many less copies than the one above it.
Oh, I accidentally deleted the power. I thought they just closed that hole because Steam Spy used to.
No, this is yes. They closed the Steam Spy loophole. Then they said officially we're going to release a Steam Spy replacement for developers, and then
and then it just leaked.
This weekend it leaked somehow. I think it had to do with the last day of the sale. I'm not entirely sure.
Valve is just amazing at business.
It was 2 years later? Did not realize it was 2 years later.
It was a while later.
Airdish says it was 2 years later. I believe them. First came out on PS3, and then it was released a year later for PS4.
Well, I guess all this
and then another year later for PC.
He's going to space, so.
So I'm looking forward to playing Red Dead Redemption 2 in 2 years and a few months, I guess.
Yeah, can't wait for 2020.
Yeah. Because I am not buying a console to play that game. That would be dumb.
I'm probably not playing any online games on my PS4 ever again.
We're all waiting for Half-Life 3, sort of.
Well, I guess this is technically enough water that it counts, so.
It is technically enough water that it counts.
And hopefully some will continue dripping in, probably.
Valve has assured us that they will release video games, and if they're going to actually release video games, it would be silly not to release that one.
Do you think we'll get some kind of Half-Life VR thing? Because that seems to be the most likely rumor if there's going to be a Half-Life game.
I would not be surprised if there was a Half-Life thing, and I would not be a Half-Life VR thing. But I would also not be surprised if it... No, actually, I would be surprised if it was Half-Life 3. I think it would not be Half-Life 3.
Oh, no, there's zero chance Half-Life 3 ever comes out. Well, no, it could be Half-Life 3. It will not be Half-Life Episode 3.
No, I don't think it'll be Half-Life 3 either.
I think if they're going to release a new Half-Life thing, it would be Half-Life 3. It would be called Half-Life 3, yes.
You really don't think they would release a thing that happens in the Half-Life universe, which is tangential but not quite Half-Life 3?
So you think it would not have Gordon Freeman in it?
I suspect it would not have Gordon Freeman in it, yes.
Well,
Half-Life 2 VR edition. Also not... That would be amazing. That would be amazing.
Okay, yeah, no, that's probably what they'll do. Yeah, if they were going to release a game in the Half-Life universe that doesn't have Gordon Freeman, it would be Portal, or it would be something else. I don't think they're gonna.
Well, the
do a
Portal
Half-Life
is
for
in the
Portal 2.
Half-Life universe, but it doesn't have like the what are they called?
Combine.
The Combine. It doesn't have the Combine.
Yeah,
a proper Combine game with gravity
They've developed
guns.
3 games like that, and none of them came out. So I don't think they're going to do that. I hope they've tried that enough times.
I would be excited for Portal 3. I mean, mostly.
I'd go crazy.
There
for
is
Portal.
one problem with Portal 3, which is none of the people who made Portal 1 and 2 funny work at the company anymore.
Yeah, I hope we get F-stoppers or something like that instead.
Although I guess they could, like, if they were actually serious about making Portal 3, those people might come back for that.
Don't think so.
Don't think so.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for what are raw minerals?
Portal technically exists in the Half-Life universe.
No, it 100% exists in the Half-Life universe. Where else does it exist?
In the future, like it's
Okay.
non-consequentially in the Half-Life. It's more of like just a fun fan thing that they're in the same
No,
universe.
it's 100% in the same universe.
I know it is, but
It's important.
if Half-Life 3 Episode 3 had come out, if Half-Life 2 Episode 3 had come out, it would have been more consequential. But as of now, all that exists is like they say Aperture, and then in Portal they say Black Mesa. So
So what's the thermal conductivity of petroleum?
want me to look it up?
I think I can get it faster.
Maybe you can't.
Maybe I can't.
The thermal conductivity of petroleum is 2.
And the specific heat capacity is 1.76.
Yep.
Which makes it exactly the same as crude oil, practically. So
Cool.
which do we want to ship for our cooling loop? Or do we want to try something else? I don't want to put water into it. And I think we need, if we're trying to cool down this much water, we need something with a little bit more oomph than hydrogen.
But nothing has more oomph than hydrogen, I thought.
But you can't put as much hydrogen through a pipe.
Right.
And hydrogen actually doesn't have great conductivity. It's
Oh,
got
okay.
more specific heat
Heat
capacity. But if we have
petroleum and oil
10
might be
times
good, yeah.
more of it, then petroleum is better. I want to have like a loop that goes... Oh, no, we can't. Can we not overlap this? I don't remember.
Which thing? Oh, yeah, I don't think you... I don't know.
Can't, no, we want liquid pipes, actually.
Borderlands is owned by an Australian company now? Oh, okay. They're talking about voice acting. So apparently the pre-sequel was developed by an Australian company and has Australian voice actors. Okay, cool. Is it better to cool all the water? No, it is better to cool all the water.
I want to cool all the water.
We should cool all the water. We discovered the cooling liquid piping doesn't work very well.
Because if it freezes, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're going to pour more hot water on it and it'll melt.
Yeah.
We can also have like a temperature sensor right at the bottom that makes sure it doesn't get too cold.
Well, actually, here, the other thing is the freezing point. So the freezing point of oil, or petroleum is minus
It's minus a
57.
zillion.
And crude oil is minus 40. So they're basically the same. Petroleum is just a smidge better. Later, Grumble. Good night.
Although, honestly, how are we going... Did we have an oil spout up here somewhere? Didn't
No.
we?
No.
You sure?
Yes.
I thought we did.
An oil spout?
Yeah, I thought we found an oil vent. Or was that in a different game? I don't know.
That must have been a different... That must be your home game or something, because we have this, and we have 2 oil wells, right?
Yeah, I guess we have an oil reservoir
Reservoir.
here.
And one over there full of natural gas.
Excuse me. So, how would we even ship petroleum
To
to space?
space. Don't know.
We would have a hard time shipping petroleum to space.
We might.
So what else do we want? I guess we could use polluted water. Freezes at minus 20. And it has a great... Like, water has the best specific heat capacity. So maybe we
But
should
it is
just
much
use...
lower thermal conductivity.
Yeah. But it's higher than hydrogen. I think we can use water. Like maybe we have to have a vent on this thing to shut the anti-entropy thermal nullifier down.
Okay.
So we don't freeze the water in the loop. But we might also have to do that with if we're using petroleum or something.
Yeah.
So
yeah, this thing gets very cold. Pre-sequel is made by 2K, but Gearbox is an American company. Even if it was made by an Australian company, you can get American voice actors. We reroute this piping a little bit too.
yeah, this should probably run like here. And then I guess we'll deconstruct all
Should it
of
run
that.
on this line or should it run outside the thermal nullifier room?
That's also a good point.
That's what I meant when I said reroute the piping.
Nope, that's a gas pipe.
Is the story of Borderlands good? I've not played it. Any of them.
I honestly couldn't tell you a single thing about the story of Borderlands. The people who
Heritage
I
says,
the people I played it with,
skip the story?
yeah, basically I got it late for some reason. I think I only played 1 and not 2.
Sure.
But I got it like 6 months late, so
Okay.
I was playing with people who were already at like max level.
Right, yeah.
And they rushed me through the entire game,
Wow.
I think, in like 2 sessions of 4 hours or something like that.
Okay.
We skipped every cutscene, every optional thing.
Sounds like
they
Diablo.
gave me most of the weapons.
Yeah.
Like they had perks and boosts, and they knew the path through the map.
Yeah.
So they were usually like they had cleared out all the enemies by the time I even got to the big set piece.
I've done this
done
with
that, yeah.
Diablo and some other games like that where you
Yeah, so
build up and stuff. Yeah.
I couldn't tell you a single thing about the story. It had guns in it.
you walked into rooms with dead people and picked up guns and left, essentially.
That was mostly my experience, yeah. And actually, mostly my experience was getting yelled at by them, but like, aren't you here yet? Get the car. No, you have to make the left at that turn.
I heard the pre-sequel was bad, Aradesh, so
Okay, so
it's not surprising that you shouldn't get it.
Dirt. We're gonna have a radiant liquid pipe. I have no idea where we're gonna put the controls for any of this.
Sure. Yeah, totally. That's all the radiating we're gonna do?
Do you want more?
No, I don't know. I'm just asking. Usually we do a lot more.
Yeah, but we have 10 times more active fluid going through this because it's.
Yeah, but then we should get 10 times cooler fluids.
We also don't want this to freeze.
It's not gonna freeze. I say that now before it freezes. It'd be real bad to freeze it near the pipe. That would be fun. Maybe near the pump rather.
Also, this might end up just all being radiant pipe, which is a little weird.
Eric says, "What can possibly go wrong?" To which I say, "Exactly, nothing."
Okay, so this will be the side that the hot comes in. But then also, we probably need to put the valving for the cold side feeding. Where do we want to put that?
You
Underneath
can put
here?
it underneath there. I think that's not the worst place.
Okay, so we're going to cancel like that much of it. And we need to put a wall here and open it up on the other side. I guess we could have... No, we don't want it in there. Probably. Maybe. I
Well,
don't know.
where? Huh?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. As long as we're on the same page here.
Right, this isn't shipping, so we can't ship gold up here. They just have
You
to
could
carry it.
rebuild the thing.
Yeah, but it's... We still have to then carry that up here.
Yeah, but I guess it's not really. There's not really much.
A loader or a receptacle?
You
You want a receptacle. and a loader. Yeah, that's why we can't do this.
No, you want a receptacle. That's all you want.
That's for shipping metal from space back to the base.
Okay.
I also want to ship metal from the base to space.
You can't do that on the same
Can't
line.
do both, yeah, I know. I guess we can leave this in the same room here. So we're going to put our automation sensor, we want our thermo sensor all the way down, right in the bottom here.
Yeah, that's a good place for it.
Because that should, if we do things properly, this should be the coldest part of the entire thing.
Yes.
Especially while the polluted water is there. So now we need a valve on this side. Plumbing valve, liquid valve, which will go this way around. And then we're gonna have insulated pipe come into here and go like that.
Looks good.
I'm worried that we don't have nearly enough radiation here, but I guess we can fill the whole thing with hydrogen or water or something.
Yeah, we're gonna...
Not water, hydrogen.
Hydrogen. We're gonna do that. I think.
I guess the chlorine will freeze out of here, so that'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Excuse me. And then we need to have a valve, a liquid valve on this side as well. That.
I had another gaming question.
What's that?
Have you heard of Monster Hunter World, and are you at all interested in playing it?
I've heard of it. I doesn't really seem like my kind of thing, I don't think. Do you think it would be my cup of tea?
Actually, probably not, right?
Yeah.
You don't like Dark Souls, right?
I would like to like Dark Souls, but I don't know how to like Dark Souls.
You have to.
You have to get good, I know.
Not entirely. Just like suffer through it, really, for a while.
I've never actually played.
Understand
I've
why
never
not.
actually played Dark Souls, but I
Okay.
did play
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne. Yeah, and I could not get past like the second boss.
Okay.
Didn't we play it on stream together, or
No.
were you not there for most of that?
I don't think I was there for most of that.
But yeah, I like literally. I think
get
it
it.
was Gascoigne is the werewolf one, right?
Yeah, I think that's. I've never played Bloodborne.
Okay.
I have a PS4. Yeah. I have a PS4.
I believe it was Father Gascoigne, and I spent probably like 4 hours
Okay. Yeah.
dying immediately.
Yeah.
Over and over again, and I got like a little bit better one time,
Okay.
but halfway through, and then I got far worse, and I was just like, then I put it down. I was like, maybe this isn't for me.
Maybe it's not for you. Maybe it's not the game for you. I don't blame anyone
Almost
who
here.
can't get into the Souls series. Like, the thing is...
My enjoyment of Dark Souls is by listening to Jim Sterling enjoy Dark Souls,
Sure, that's a
or
perfectly valid way
Alex
to-
from Loading Ready Run.
Okay, that's a perfectly valid way to enjoy Dark Souls. The thing is, like, to actually... The way to enjoy Dark Souls is when you're on the 4-hour mark trying to kill Gascoigne is to be like, I need to push this to the
finally kill
6-hour...
Gascoigne,
No.
yeah.
I need to push this to the 6-hour mark where I actually might do it.
I did like 3 whole streams
Sure.
of it.
Of killing Gascoigne?
No,
Oh,
I did
yeah.
one whole stream of killing the hairy
Oh,
beast.
Sure, the hairy... Yeah.
Whatever that guy's called. That I finally got him down, and I like found a process, and I killed him like 20 times in a row, because it kept not like I kept dying right
Oh, sure,
immediately
yeah.
after that, and not saving and having to get through, and so I got that down, and I was feeling real cocky for like 5 whole minutes until I tried to do the next thing. Oh no! We're getting asteroids in here.
My only suspicion is that they're
I guess
like...
they must be coming through diagonally.
Yeah, somehow. But it's also through solid rock, so, like, I don't know. But we can't do anything in there, so it doesn't really matter if we're getting the place a little dirty.
Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna do a mini liquid pump in here because we have the plastic and we don't need much polluted water.
Sure.
And I think we're gonna ship that in through this way because that'll be easier.
So Monster Hunter is supposedly The combat is very Dark Souls, on top of like grindy MMO-ness, but not quite MMO.
I've heard a lot of good things about it. It just does not sound like my kind of game.
It's kind of finally got a PC release date. That's all.
Oh, it was not out on PC?
Nope.
It was an exclusive?
I think it was a console exclusive. By which I mean exclusive to consoles, not even exclusive.
Oh, not even a specific console? It was just, fuck you, you can't have this?
Yeah. I think so. It's Capcom, and they're not, super into PCs.
I know, they're weird.
So is this just like a continuous chlorine rainfall?
I think so, yeah. I think it's coming up here and
Waterfall?
condensing, and then raining down.
Made a mess. Good, on the farms, right where you want it.
Why did you piss right all over?
Is the, perhaps, are we backed up or something? The sieve is off. There's no water.
Did I really turn the water off for that long? I guess I did.
Oh, that's why.
How
There
did
we
that
go.
happen?
Oops.
How did that happen?
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, we'll piss all over a few more things, I guess, but get that fixed. The other game I played this weekend was, have you heard of House Flipper?
Yes. I've thought about buying House Flipper several times.
It's kind of fun.
It looks like kind of fun.
Only kind of, but
you
it's kind of fun.
Have you flipped a house yet, or are you just...
Oh yeah, no, I played like 4 hours of it.
Okay. I don't know how quickly you actually get to flip a house. I've only seen people clean up houses, really.
You spend a lot of time cleaning up houses. I mean,
that's like the core gameplay.
I did probably like 6 of the sort of tutorial contract things, and I think I flipped 3 houses.
Okay, cool.
I flipped 1 house by just cleaning it out and then selling it and seeing what happened. I didn't make that much money, but...
Heritage says it's oddly satisfying.
Yeah.
Which is that's basically the review I've heard. Is that
Yeah,
like,
it's
I
kind
enjoy
of
this
frustrating and meditative.
game. I can't justify it.
No, it's frustrating and meditative. That's really my take on the game. Okay, so we need some kind of in-pipe sensor. I'm honestly gonna do I want to put that down here?
Yeah, maybe.
I want to make sure that it doesn't
It'd
get
be great
too
if
cold.
the pump didn't freeze. That's all I'm saying. It's my personal opinion.
Well, no, this is to dump the water out that gets too hot.
Right.
I'll start by putting it like right here, and we can always move it down as we need to.
This weekend I only played.
Why does this? Did I put a valve and not a shut off? Oops. I did that on both of these.
Oops. Well, it's fine. It's fine though. Like we have. I know.
We still have a bunch of pipe to make.
I played a bunch of PUBG again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I installed
it's aging
Fortnite
poorly
on my phone, but I have not played it yet.
On your phone. Right, you can play those on your phone now. I played like 3 rounds of Fortnite and decided it wasn't for me.
What don't you like about Fortnite? Ooh, we're getting nice and low on the germs in here.
The shooting.
The shooting?
Yes.
It's just structurally bad combat?
I just don't like it.
Okay.
I think it's perfectly fine. It's bunny hop based.
Oh, okay. So our dupes are gonna really start complaining about
it's 50,
being on fire.
50 up there.
Yeah, in the bedrooms.
So what you're saying is we need a long-term solution to this.
We need to hurry up and get this working.
Is it mostly the water? It's mostly the water.
The water is 80.
80.
We could honestly
we could turn the sieve back on.
We should be turning the sieve back. We need to pollute all of this water
and then
run them through the sieve and destroy half the temperature. The other thing you can do is you can what's it called? The skimmer also
the skimmer
has a set output, I believe.
Okay, cool.
That's kind of cheaty, and I guess we're trying to avoid being kind of cheaty, or else...
We have avoided being kind of cheaty, especially on this base.
We should probably do that, though.
You're doing the same... Oh, no, that's liquid shut-off. Okay.
This is liquid shut-off. Yeah. So, Now,
I'm so used to seeing the gas shut off, and it was the wrong icon. Or it's the wrong building.
yeah. Well, I mean,
I know it's not a gas.
we're trying liquids here. I suppose we could just start running this thing.
You could. It'll make shit cold. That's what it does.
We're getting too high on the hydrogen, so we need to start burning some off.
I guess we're having
Oh, right, these need to be powered.
a whole nother room to shove it in for.
So does this, so let's plug some shit in here. I'm assuming that we have enough power on this line. Yeah, 1.05 kilowatts, so. Oh, does this thing need power as well? I guess not.
No, it doesn't have an icon.
So we want to activate this if it's above 30 degrees.
Seems fine. Did we set a temperature for the other one? It's built now.
We want to activate. This is above 30 degrees. I'm not even hoping that we could cool this down to 30 degrees, so.
Well, that one means that you will never get below 30 degrees.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we could ever.
Oh, sure.
I don't think we can get to 40 degrees.
Okay.
so.
Okay.
We just need to set it to something so that it doesn't, like, totally fuck us up here. I'm going to set all of this to 7.
That seems fine.
I would like this actually to happen.
Actually, get that hydrogen.
But now our bathroom should be back in order here.
No one's made a mess, so I think we're good on that.
Put that wire on a 7 as well.
Nothing else is happening in the world of video games. It's kind of a video game desert right now.
Oh, yeah, I mean, the conferences were just a few weeks ago, so.
Yeah.
Oh, we're over pressure here, I think.
Yeah, I told
Just
you
about.
it was there. This is not going to be big enough. I guess that gets to pressurize all the way.
Well, I mean, there's this open chamber right here.
I don't know if we need to go that deep. We only have 2 natural gas generators.
Yeah, but we could build a 3rd and a 4th.
We could.
Where is, can I?
What do you?
I've covered all of the heavy watt wire. I wanted to see, yeah, we're not quite using enough power to justify a 3rd one yet, I don't think, but
I really don't think we are.
once we get those transport tubes and shit.
Oh yeah, sure.
So no one has flipped the
I know
switch yet.
almost-
Oh, no, they have.
Okay.
Cool.
I know we're mostly waiting for something to get built, but should we build a pump down at the south right vent up here, the little bit up? Oh, that one.
This
Yeah,
one?
that one. Should we get this pumped out and stuff? Like to be able to exploit this even a little bit? I know it's not amazing.
Is it? It is dormant. Let's analyze it.
They can't get to it. How about you also tell them to get out a little bit? Or can we?
Yeah, I guess we could.
Only like a little bit.
Do like that.
Okay.
And tie them together.
I guess it doesn't need to be wide. Tall is fine.
That'll also expose it to more of the cold biome, which could be good, could be bad. We'll see.
It'll turn it into water faster, or it'll melt the cold biome faster, which also generates more water. So it's more water either way.
That's a lot of polluted oxygen.
Hey, looking pretty good in here.
Yeah, it is looking pretty livable in here. We just need to sweep up everything. I'm gonna give this like a 7 sweep priority here. It'll probably shut down our base for a couple of cycles, but otherwise we can't use that room. Should I put a door here?
No. Maybe? How germy is it? Can we see
It's
germs?
down to like 700 germs in most of it. Basically
Maybe.
clean.
Might be time. Might be time. The sweet.
Oh, but then that would screw the suits up. So.
Well, no, you have to lock that door and open that door. It's either in suits or it's out of suits.
I guess that would be the setup.
Oh, but also you need to fix this over here. That.
Oh, yes. That just needs to be abyssalite. We
Yeah,
don't
this
actually need that ladder going all the way down.
No, you don't. That's just an oversight because there was a ladder there. Hey, it's pumping. It's full of hydrogen.
Yep, it's full of hydrogen. Jeez. All right. Oh, is that unreachable? Crap.
Oh. Oh, damn. Well, I guess we're gonna waste some hydrogen. Or
I'll turn this off.
No, I was gonna put a rosy tint on it. What we're doing is we're making the area around it hydrogen, so it also holds the temperature better, right?
Well, that's why I'm filling this room with
No, I know.
hydrogen. We probably actually want to fill this room with hydrogen, but I also want to put a doorway, or just a wall, actually. Right here.
No, you don't.
Why not?
Because then you can't get.
Oh, no, no, I don't. I want to put a door here. Do a door here, a door here. Try and keep some of the space out.
Mm-hmm.
These are all reachable. Put that at like a 9 so we don't lose all of our cold hydrogen.
We're gonna make the
It's chilly in here now, so that's good.
we're gonna make the borer ball nice and cool, I guess. He needs it.
We could pump this back out if we wanted to.
We could. We're not going to. But
We might. We might stick a vent right here.
Oh yeah, if you want to fill up that room with hydrogen, that's not a bad way of doing it.
Once I get this built, maybe
Yeah.
we'll put in a water lock in the middle. Because we don't really want all the chlorine in here.
We're so paranoid about space. It's great. I love it. We got doors on doors and water locks on water locks.
Well,
no
no,
way
if
space getting in.
If we're specially shipping hydrogen up here, we don't want to
lose
just
it.
throw it into space.
Yes.
And we don't want to mix the chlorine with the hydrogen that we specially
Nope.
shipped up here. Almost. So close. And these are gold doors. Nice. Oh, wow. They managed to fuck that up.
Of course they did. At least no one died doing it. Like that. Like I guess it would be
It'd be
hard.
real hard to die
It'd
doing
be
it.
really hard to die doing it. But
Well, I guess they all know what they're doing. I'm going to say no going through this door.
also maybe cancel those sweep orders.
These sweep? Oh, the ones down here?
Those ones maybe.
They can sweep it after they've swept
Sure,
this.
sure.
Ooh, shit, we used way too much hydrogen.
Well, it's the high pressure vent.
I know. It's... Well, this is our new hydrogen storage, I guess. It'll build back up after a few cycles. It's fine.
How much? That thing doesn't use much, right? Our electrolyzer produces
This thing
more
uses
than it-
like 10 grams a second.
How much does the electrolyzer produce?
188 grams a second.
Okay, so we're good. We're fine.
Or maybe it's more than that. It's at least 188 grams a second.
Wait, even if it's only 188 grams, then we're super duper fine.
Oh, poor sleep wheat. Melted to death. Really taking your time making those pipes, huh?
They gotta carry the rocks all the way, or the metal all the way up.
It feels like this water has been... Oh, no, I guess it's not.
What?
Evaporating or something, but actually it's above.
Changing. It changes levels all the time because it like poured in and flooded out and poured in and flooded out. So it's changed levels like 3 or 4 times.
10.5.
Damn.
Why does that have no power?
No coal.
No coal. Okay, yeah.
I think that is our last coal generator, isn't it? Or possibly our only. No,
We've got
no,
one-
that's not powering.
This one's not plugged into anything. We got one down here that's
okay.
kickstarting this, but it also...
It's barely plugged into anything.
Wait, why? Oh no, that's not full. I thought it was full for a second. Coming along pretty good here.
Do we
but
see
it
anything?
Looks like we're down by 1 slickster,
Damn,
and there's no egg, which fucking sucks.
does suck.
And yeah, that's not good.
Nothing else cool down here.
I mean, there's this.
Slickers.
We could go over. We might bust into that though. Is the only problem. We'd have to dig like through the diamond.
Yeah.
It's not the worst plan, I guess.
Are we gonna bust into that?
This one?
Yes. Oh no, that is overpressure.
Oh yeah, 100%. So we're gonna cancel that.
We are in suits. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, but we don't want to fill the slicksters up with oil. So yeah, let's schedule some exploration across here. If it can bust through that, it deserves it. Like
it needs to be free.
Yeah.
I think they only really bust when it's like 1 or 2 tiles.
Yeah, so I think 2 tiles is about the maximum. Did we know about this one?
No.
I don't think we knew about this one.
We definitely did not. That one is real sneaky. I like that one. I guess that means we should activate suits down here.
I'm kind of tempted to just like extend this down and.
But I would not do it immediately.
No, definitely not immediately.
I would dig in from that ladder you just built over here. This door is locked anyway.
Yeah, so.
So you just like make it a wall.
Let's actually forbid it both directions.
And then you dig in from the other side. It's
holding in water.
It's an important water-bearing wall.
So we will have to go through here though.
But it's fine. Like we're just generating some polluted oxygen. Couldn't hurt anything. What could possibly go wrong?
Buddy, that's a bad place to try and breathe.
There's a lot of oxygen out here, actually, from this.
Yeah, that would be a good one if it comes active at some point. But we're gonna need to have
making oxygen.
We need to have a cooling system because we
Yeah.
cannot be dealing with 80-degree water. It's like just not okay.
Well, we could use that water for this. This water needs to be cool. That water we could have be hot.
We're up to 20 kilograms.
Wow.
So this thing's empty. Nice.
Yep. It's got not a bad backup.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to pump it all out of here when we need to. Well, I am kind of tempted to just put a tile here.
That doesn't seem bad to me.
Put a doorway in here somewhere. How do I even want to do that? Like up here maybe and here?
Why not just put it above the...
Because we might want to cut that out? I don't know.
I really don't think we're ever going to want to, but maybe.
Alright.
It's much lazier to put the door right there. It's like significantly lazier.
I do like being lazy.
This volcano, volcanoes are so messed up. I wish they were more useful.
If once we have more power needs, we can start doing fancy things with volcanoes, maybe. Ooh, we're getting down to 17 here. Is this not working?
No, it's like that.
Oh, it's supposed to be 18, right? Because we wanted.
But
to kill
also,
the
it's 22 here.
We wanted to kill the germs,
Yeah.
so yeah, I guess we'll just keep it going.
I think you just keep it going. It's a huge room. It
That's
being
working pretty well.
It being
though.
20 in the whole room would not be a problem.
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, this is why we need more, because this is about overpressure here.
Okay.
Build pipes faster.
They'd much rather build doors than pipes.
I guess just airflow right here. Dig out that wolframite, I guess.
You could. I'm not gonna stop you.
Do need a little bit more of the stuff.
How's space doing up there? I just want to check in, see space.
Space knows what it's doing.
Space is coming. look at this. Space is definitely here. Nearly.
This is why I was saying we might want some more bunker tiles.
Yeah, we might need some more bunker tiles.
Is there gold in space?
No. Only
Gold
iron.
here.
Do we need more gold?
This is supposed to be built out of gold.
We have
so-
61 tons of
No,
gold.
I know, but getting
Oh.
gold that was already in space might be a good idea.
I see.
So it does not have to be shipped from elsewhere.
There's a big gold pocket, right? But it's in an awkward location.
Yeah, no, that's not. I'm
Useful.
looking for gold that we could easily tap into.
There's some over there. It's not amazing.
It's just yet one more place that space is going to break into soon, probably. But you know,
This Abyssalite is way less beleaguered than the Abyssalite near where we first saw space.
yeah, but that just makes me confused at why space is not angry at that part of the map.
Because we dug out a bunch of stuff above that Abyssalite intentionally.
Come on, guys, hurry up. Also, we need to make this more.
Even more? I guess it did fill up a bunch, didn't it?
So it's only 23 degrees in here, and we're not even throwing heat into it yet.
That can't be the lowest it goes.
I'm just saying it's not cooling at an exceptional rate. It doesn't seem
I can
like.
see that. I can see that.
Oh, I mean, it's, you know, and negative 400 watts is not bad. And I guess we can say, don't go through that door anymore. Why is that hydrogen taking its sweet time getting through this airflow?
It's
tile?
because is there liquid above it?
Maybe.
Yes, there's technically liquid there, even though how? I don't know.
All right, these are going to 8.
You could probably just put them on a 9.
Leaving room for expansion.
Sure. So we can angrily put them on a 9 in about,
Yeah,
about
exactly.
3 minutes.
Is it germs?
Yes, there's germs.
And it might be spacey enough to not have germs, but there are. All right, now they're doing it.
Good, good.
This is why I wanted to build less tiles, because it would get done faster, maybe, but I guess we also have a whole bunch of people sweeping. Still not even like halfway through this cheese. I guess we could make like a top chamber and then keep having the floor be cleaned out.
I mean, that doesn't seem like the worst idea.
Wow, this is getting full too, jeez.
We make a lot of sewage and we're not using it for anything.
We're storing cool water. Cool water. Time to eat some more stone hatch eggs.
Get those stone hatches out of here.
And I guess since we're not making any food anymore, let's get some omelets going on that grill.
We're not grilling mushrooms?
We're grilling mushrooms, but we're
Okay.
only growing these.
Yep.
We're just sort of...
Should we maybe prioritize making this top layer of a farm down here?
Put a farm here.
Yeah.
If we ship water to it, it's going to get hot.
It would be a...
I guess we could make a mushroom farm.
We can also unleash upon it the cold chlorine geyser. And like make a sleep wheat farm.
I don't think sleet wheat is going to grow in chlorine.
I'm sorry, I mean carbon dioxide. Cold carbon
Oh
dioxide.
no.
Uh-oh. Are we actually
How
using
are we using more than we're generating? Oh, it's 112 grams a second, but that should still be enough.
Is it not generating enough?
Maybe this is going over pressure because we're not using enough oxygen?
Because that's suits only.
Suits only and no overflow.
Do you want to add an overflow? Just to get more hydrogen out of it?
We might need to. Guess we're gonna keep needing to mop that up.
If you put a second airflow tile together, they might not be blocked off.
I could also put a mesh tile, I guess.
Does airflow tiles, water doesn't go through them?
No, that's what mesh tiles are for.
Right, okay. Maybe you need a mesh tile.
Well, we're getting down here.
Cool.
It's slime in the hot zone.
It'll be hot slime. Looking for slicksters.
I thought I saw a slickster there, maybe. Oh, we can get some more iron if we need it.
We kind of do. We could use that. Wouldn't be bad.
Okay, so
They're making progress on the collecting. It really looks like there's
an infinite amount, and we didn't like. I needed to build this storage for them to put the rocks into. So,
well, they literally like that whole thing is on the floor there.
Maybe this is going up.
Maybe we hit peak usage now that we're not releasing it into an empty room anymore.
Hopefully. Guys, I need you to finish. Like, seriously, I need you to finish. How many more cycles do we have? Only 20 cycles. Jeez. Well, that'll give us time to get this cool and see if it works when we're not putting heat into it.
Yep.
Which is not the most useful
It's cooler. It's much cooler in there, actually. In the thermal nullification room.
It's down to 17.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gotten everything down a little bit.
We're gonna be jamming so much heat into that room.
I think this might generate more than 700 watts.
I think it does. I would not be surprised.
8 kilograms a second? I forgot how ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. At 90, it's a ridiculous amount of temperature.
A ridiculous amount of water.
True. Also true.
Okay, this is going up slowly.
Good.
At least over the last 30 seconds it is. So mushroom room could be 3 tall, right?
It could be 3 tall. It could also be 2 tall. I don't know. It's 3 tall with the floors in the 3rd tile.
If we want to do farm tile, we could just do farm tiles though.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
This would be fine. Oh, though we do need it to be 4 tall, so whatever.
You don't need it to be 4 tall.
I guess we don't have it. We don't have any fertilizer anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. How do we want to do this?
I would just start with a floor of farm tiles and not make another of a slight level yet.
So do it a 2 or 3 or 4.
2.
Really? All right. You just want to get these going as soon as possible?
I think that would be a good idea. And also, like, it's colder than in here than it is outside, so, like...
I mean, it won't stay that way once we open the doors.
True.
We might want to put vents. I don't know. We need to get rid of this gas.
We do. This whole thing. So we want the slicksters. They'll help with that.
Not the carbon dioxide. I mean, this gas.
Yeah. We're getting to the point where we have slightly too much carbon dioxide again.
We could always ship more in here.
Yeah, I know.
We have the scrubbing capability that we're really not entirely using. I know that it is not true that we don't have gold.
I can see. Is that refined gold?
Oh, is it?
That's why this is going so
Shit.
slowly. Turn that back to continuous.
I forgot radiant pipes used refined metal.
It's right here. It's right here.
No, it was continuously making iron. That's why we have 5
Yeah,
times.
yeah, I know that. I'm
Now
saying make it continuously make gold now.
Whoops!
That's fine.
Will we get this done before it becomes inactive and a moot point?
Yes.
You think so?
Also, it won't be a moot point.
Well, this will just start cooling down naturally then.
Not enough. It'll maybe cool down to 50 degrees. Would you be happy with 50-degree water? I don't think you will be.
We did not get this analyzed in time.
Bummer. You don't want them to get scalded to death?
Yeah, I mean, there's no suits in here, so...
Is it making... It is making oxygen still.
Yep, it did not make water, it's making oxygen.
I think it made a little bit of water, but not a lot.
No, it's still 22 degrees.
Okay. Well, we have a weird oxygen vent. That's kind of cool, I guess. It comes out cold.
We did want to get rid of that, so... you want to take a... Oh, shit, we need to do something with this water as well. You want to take a quick break, and
Sure,
then we'll
take a
come
break.
back in about 5 minutes, so don't go away. We'll be back with more oxygen not included right after this. And we're back. Sorry about that. So, we are still waiting on a bunch of gold.
Mm-hmm.
This is slowly filling back up with hydrogen. Still waiting on gold. Man, I wish we'd noticed that needed gold and not gold.
Yeah, well, we didn't. And we didn't.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So this is coming along nicely. Sort of. I guess we can get rid of that much of the ladder. Put another farm tile in there. Maybe actually we could vent this out the side. Might be the way of handling that. I don't know. Yeah, we're down to trace amounts of germ.
Great.
And we'll have plenty of slime in there to farm with. Temperature always a problem. Yeah, temperature is real in this base.
It was real in our, not maybe not our last one, but the one before that too. But it's getting real bad here.
I guess one thing we could consider is just slapping some Weezworts up here. Would that be a good idea?
That's not going to do anything.
Okay, you're right.
There's no gas, basically. And, like, it's far away from the water anyway. And that water is hot. It is warm.
That just turned on and off. Why? How could that be?
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
There's no actual liquid in this.
It must have decided, like, when one pipe got built, it was like, oh.
Oh no.
What?
This only needs to get 30 degrees cooler, Kelvin, and then the water that's stuck in the pipe here is going to freeze because we're not, we haven't built these.
Yeah, 30, it's not going to get that. It's not going to get that much colder.
It's down to 13, 11, 10, 8.
It
needs to get to negative 22.
I believe in us. I believe in us, and we're the best at building things. And
I don't believe in us.
What could
I
possibly
don't think
go
we're
wrong?
the best. Okay, so farm tile here, and then I want to build this, and then we're gonna knock a hole in there. I know we still have that ladder, but I don't want to get people stuck. Actually, I guess we can build this without that ladder. I guess. I hope they will.
you can build that after you build the.
Wow, we're getting real good on the having picked up all the clay and
You
shit.
told them that you guys better pick up that clay.
I know. I didn't expect them to listen to me.
They do occasionally listen.
Oh, and I found out a possible way of cooling things from
You're not trapped.
volcanoes and the like. They're just idle.
Oh.
Oh no, they are trapped. They can't actually get down from here.
Oh.
Oh no, they can't get down
They can.
from here.
Okay. They are actually trapped.
Someone gonna come build that real quick, please? Hopefully, yeah, we got some sedimentary rock here. Is this? Okay, build it out of sedimentary rock then. At 9, please.
There just needs to be nearest rock.
That would be good. I would like that.
Especially for temporary things.
Okay,
like,
so we don't actually need to have.
What?
As long as they build this from underneath, we can just cap this off because we can reach that. Oh no, we can't.
Yeah, you can. You climb up the ladder and go across the top.
Oh yeah,
And then
okay.
down.
Hopefully they do that.
Hopefully they do that.
There you go. Slow dupes.
They're working on it. Wait, this thing... Oh, gold has a decor. Okay, yes. I was like, wait, what? This thing has positive decor? But I was looking at the wrong.
We might need to do something to start cooling that, but I guess there's enough thermal mass there.
It's gonna get hot. We know that. It'll be fine.
I guess if we have to crack the ice out of those pipes, it's not the end of the world.
Come on, build the last tile. Build the last 2 tiles. You guys can do it.
As soon as you do that, we can put a door in here and we can start farming.
You guys like food, right? We're running out of food.
Yeah, I mean, we have another 20 or 30 cycles of food, I think.
We have plenty of time. It's just like it's dwindling.
So what is going on here now? We may need to, like, cap this off and then, something. Chirp, see if you can find a fix to this bug, but as far as I know, there isn't one. Damn, look at all that polluted oxygen. You want to make sure that you look at recent posts, because...
How do you do that?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm just saying older posts will not...
Yeah, not have the right info.
Potentially.
The worst part is it was listed as one of their bug fixes.
No, I know. They did not fix it. So this slime actually is not germy.
Really?
So we're gonna go ahead and do this.
Is it too cold or something?
Yes.
Ah.
Don't want that dig order there, actually.
Ooh, can we dig down to that new vent?
With the one in the oil?
Yeah, the one with the oil.
I don't think we're gonna do that today.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Whoops. Yeah, you're gonna need a ladder up there now. This used to be all accessible, and then it all melted. You also need to... You should replace the other part. The top part?
This part?
No, above the door.
We'll do that after we get
Sure.
this walled in.
It's just that's gonna melt too.
No, I know. Everything's gonna melt. The world is gonna melt.
This is the game about...
So we are down in the slick zone, but I might leave him...
Here for now?
Well, I guess he's coming in and out, so...
This is a game about global warming and environmental responsibility. Sort of.
Now, if we were going to have a slickster farm, where would we have a slickster farm?
I think this area is not a bad choice.
131 fungal spores.
Yeah, we've been growing fungus for a long time.
Boom. We got enough for every single one of these. I guess it might be good to have them near here.
Yeah. Actually, this level, I mean, I don't know how easy
Like,
it is to
literally
transfer.
this
Yeah, like
room.
literally this room. You could probably stick 2 in there.
Well, we want to build it the maximum 96 tiles, and we probably don't want to count the actual oil tank here. Yeah, sure. Do we want to go down from the top?
What do you mean?
Like, have the entrance from the top? We can't have it from the bottom because that's an oil tank.
The top that makes sense. But make the room, but not there.
Not here?
Not here. This should be out. This should not be a suits area.
It might get hot.
Oh, it might get hot. Maybe it is a suits area.
I think it's a suits area.
Okay.
Otherwise, where are we going to put it? In here?
I guess. The top of the farm? I don't know. The dead part of the farm.
This level is going to be where the tank is.
Oh, that's the tank?
We need to keep
Okay.
this hallway open so we can keep getting through here. Is this a bad place? I just like it because it's right next to our factory.
It's probably the best place. Also, like at some point, when this becomes successful, we might want to get rid of the skimmers, and just use this.
We can also like put another one in here or something.
But also, you can stack them, and stacking them would be very effective.
We don't have. I don't think this is even 96 tiles.
It's probably not.
This area, especially not once we put.
I know.
We put a floor here. It definitely ain't.
Yes.
So should we do it somewhere else?
There's just a lot of to be gained by stacking them because they can all feed into the same tank that way.
Oh crap! These want CO2.
These need CO2, yes.
So I guess we deconstruct that. And we'll put a pneumatic door here. Mm-hmm. Let the oxygen flow out and the CO2 flow in.
Looks good to me. Take a little while, but not very long.
We could like put a couple of gaps in here.
They're already growing.
The ones closest to there are. So. Well, we'll build this floor.
We could also always turn that into a hatch farm if we had to. So I guess it's fine.
I want to start farming some slicksters.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we should also promote like
everyone.
I don't want to do that.
Let's not promote anyone.
Okay, so how wide would we want, if we were going to do a stacked farm, how wide would we want that?
Don't you want the full 96 tiles?
We could have it high instead of wide. They only care about the actual room size.
I thought you said they cared about the...
I thought they did, they don't.
They don't? Okay. Well...
Because the thing you can do for a stacked room is you could have the floors made out of either screen doors or mesh tiles.
Yeah, that's what I was like. You build an apartment complex, and then the bottom there's one tank.
So where do you want to do that?
Jeez.
Probably we want more vertical space than this. Mm-hmm. Unless, like, we could do it in this whole vertical space, if that's what we want to do.
We could.
How big is this? It's not a room anymore. Damn it. Well, let's put some airflow tiles here.
But you can figure it out based on the other one. If you figure...
I want to count, because we always get a count wrong. Oh, shit, I slowed it down.
There needs to be a counting tool. It makes, like, farming critters and stuff so much easier. Where'd it go?
No.
Oh, there he is. He's over here.
Oh, okay, good. Nope, that's nothing. I guess we can keep going. That's... that is hot.
Maybe go around the abyss light this time.
No, I want to stay away from this thing, so...
Oh. Sure, I guess.
Also, if we get the slickster here, he'll probably...
Make a molten slickster?
Make a molten slickster.
Which is just way better.
Yeah.
This is way better.
That's a lot of oil, too, jeez.
Yeah, if we want some more oil, we got some access to some more oil here.
Well, so now that the slickster's out of there, we might as well get those eggshells.
There's really just not a lot of them today.
Okay, we're making water.
We're making steam. I think this bug has something to do with gas pressure.
No, it definitely does.
Yeah.
I don't understand why
or how,
but
but it does.
Oh, I guess we just have some fluid oxygen. That's fine.
It'll filter slowly out. The polluted oxygen will leave too. Go in the base and make people sick.
Well, we don't have much.
So I know, it'll be fine.
Did this ever get finished? Nope. Never mind.
Make it a 9. We never made it a 9. It's time to be a 9. We have no gold.
This water is 92 degrees.
How is it 92 degrees?
Because it's been isolated up there, but
it's how did it get hotter? Where did they pick up heat from? I thought
it's steam. It comes out at 110 degrees.
I thought it came out at exactly 90 degrees. Oh no, it comes out at 95, doesn't it? Yeah, it comes out at 95. It's still liquid water, that one.
So where do we want to put the Slickster farm? Or do we even want a Slickster farm?
We want a Slickster farm.
Do we
want
want
so good?
Or do we want to wait until we get one here and then we just have a molten Slickster farm?
That might be better.
Oh, is this? That is damn it, unreachable dig. It sucks that the H and J keys are so close together. Or the H and G keys, rather.
You know, it doesn't have to be 96. I guess it's probably better if it's 96 tiles across, but...
Then we can fit 8. If it's 95, we can only fit 7.
So you know what the difference between 7 and 6 is? What do you chance?
I would assume it's another 32, but I don't know. I don't know if it's strictly linear or
It may not be.
Well, I guess this is like twice as much food as we were growing before.
Yes,
so.
yes it is. I think it's important that we get this going.
What are you doing in there, you maniac?
He probably found a shiny rock that needed to be put somewhere else. That's what they're usually doing.
I suppose so.
Why is this guy so slow?
Because he's in a suit. Suits make him
Everyone's
slow.
exosuits engineers now.
No, they're not. Only like 3 people are.
Oh, okay. Still thinking about what we should do.
Yeah, where do we want to put it? We have to put it somewhere. We only need like, okay. 2 more tiles, needs to be a 9.
Okay. Let's go look at our power generation thing, right? So that's here. That's kind of just in the middle of everything.
It's gonna go up and we're gonna need to rearrange stuff, but that's fine.
Okay, here's a suggestion.
What?
It's not a great suggestion.
What?
Above that.
No, this is gonna keep going up.
Oh, it's gonna keep going up?
And
Okay.
if we also probably wanna have like gas storage here and
Yeah,
here.
that's right. Okay, never mind.
Or here?
Never mind.
That's not a good spot.
That's not a good spot. So below is probably the best spot. Below is the best spot.
So you wanna make it so we can have a chamber like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where does this polluted water go?
Oh, right, because we moved all the polluted water there. Dump it in that room. That's got a lot of water in it now.
Yeah. Oh,
Probably get some of that water.
these are a lot of geysers. They're all the geysers. Too many geysers. I guess we could just punch a hole in this and let it collect down here.
It'll be cool. It'll be cold, at least, right?
Yeah, that's what we want. Well, it won't be that
We
cold.
pour it on the lava and go have a good time.
So I'm gonna need you to hang out like right here, buddy.
And then have a baby.
That's a big empty space. Might have a slickster in it, if we're lucky. But this is the very edge of the map here, so don't think we're getting lucky on that side. I suppose we could dig across here.
Yeah, we talked about this.
And start like going down here and stuff.
And exploring to the right.
Although, what good is it going to do us to dig up a volcano under this much oil?
Because it's a metal volcano. It's a gold.
Yeah, but it won't start emitting until we suck up all the oil.
Do. Maybe
I
not.
don't think they do.
Maybe they don't.
No, I guess we can find out. Sure. Do we want...
Counterpoint. It's the safest thing we can actually excavate because nothing it makes.
We don't want hot polluted oxygen coming out of here, do we? No, we don't.
We don't really care. We probably don't want it.
We don't want hot polluted oxygen coming out there. Chlorine, okay.
I don't think there's a slickster in there. We would have seen it by now.
Yeah, we probably would have. Maybe there's... Oh, there's one up here.
Okay.
Overcrowded up there.
There's 2, I think. I think you moused over a second one up there.
Buddy. Stand right here.
It's not even quite hot enough.
Stand right here.
It's not even hot enough. Right there.
Okay, let's get the polluted oxygen in here.
Get them hot. Yeah, no, it's that's how you do it.
It's one way, right?
Do we have anywhere in the base that is that hot? I don't think we do, right?
Over 100 degrees?
Yeah,
I hope not.
You hope not. Yeah, fair.
Okay, so we want to replace this with a wall, right? That's what we've decided?
I think that is where the wall... It makes the most sense. The farms are that size.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, that's not a great size.
So we have to make it a level below that then?
No, we could make it, let's see, 16 by 4 would be 16 by 6 would be 96, I think. Right?
16 by, wasn't that 24?
16 by 6 is 96.
Okay.
So that would put us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that would put us right here for the wall.
Okay.
So I kind of like putting a wall here instead.
Then do that.
Instead of here, and then we'll just extend all of this out by 1 at some point, maybe? Maybe? We might as well build it out of abyssite, because we're going to want this side to be hot and the other side to be cool.
Well, this side's going to get hot. Especially if we have molten slicks.
This is a bad design. We should not have done this.
You can say that about any design we've made. What design could you not say that about? Like, I mean, especially like some of the internal designs are awesome, but like the building placement, the choice to put this next to the other thing.
The other problem with a stacked design is we either have to build it from the bottom up, or we have to build the bottom and then start from the top down.
We build it from the bottom up.
Well, then we need to dig into the cold zone right away and fuck everything else.
Or we could just build the next layer down and use it as a tank. And then...
Well, then it's not a stacked design if we build the tank at the top.
Well, we're not going to pump out for a long time.
So we have to build at least a little bit of a reservoir, but if we're digging through the cold zone, we have to dig it all out. So hopefully we'll generate a molten one, and this one won't die.
It should make a baby.
Yeah, it should, but it might not. It's already 37.
I think they only make wild ones. Typically, only make one baby.
But it's already 37. Okay, so they dug through there. Let's wait for the door to be built, and then we'll dig through the other side. Have we got this up?
It's up. It's running.
And it's out of power. Why is the entire top of the base out of power?
This is concerning. Is it all powered on the coal
I think it's
generator?
all running off the coal generator.
I thought we separated this coal generator.
And we're down to 70 kilograms of coal.
Okay, it's time to replace this.
The problem is we have to replace all the wires if we're going to replace it.
I mean, no, we don't.
We cannot put it on this circuit because this circuit is already over.
Make a new circuit. It's time for a new circuit.
We don't have room for a new circuit.
Oh, damn it.
We need to replace all of the wires. And we are literally out of coal.
We can't replace all of the wires. You sure we can't just stick another circuit somewhere? Just a little.
We don't. It's going in. We don't have room to run the wires, and I don't want to run more copper wires. So, oh no, that's iron. We can still dig up to it.
Right here, and all that. That's all coal.
That's not a very big amount of coal.
We found coal above the space door.
The space door?
Do you know where we first enter space? The space section? There. That's the space door, isn't it, sort of?
How is this a space door?
Because above this is space and below this is not space.
No, above this is space.
Okay, fine. That's the space door.
We also... There was this that needs to be dealt with pretty soon.
Yes.
This is what? Hot carbon dioxide.
Yeah, the most useful vent you could possibly imagine.
Man, we need more coal. Shit. How are we down to...
Because they're only making rock eggs. And we keep killing the rock eggs.
Let's put that on continuous.
Also, I think we need an incubator.
You're probably right, but I guess we have a bunch in here.
Okay, yeah, we have a bunch. Maybe we don't need an incubator.
Okay, so... Well, our polluted water is getting hot. Is it getting cold? Oh, we also probably need to turn this off.
Yes.
Deconstruct that at like a 9, please. So... No.
It's not getting cold?
It's getting down to 60. This is not working.
It's still making the whole thing a little bit colder. Should we flip the shutoff then? Just like make it so it.
So there's
cues up the
there's
cold.
one thing we can do here, which maybe we can do if we have enough space. Should be to put a liquid pipe thermosensor.
Oh, good.
Good.
Good. Excellent.
Good. Well, I guess we could extend it one more. Put it there. So we'll put radiant liquid pipe that comes down here. And then deconstruct that.
It is technically cooling it right now.
Yes, but if this ever
Technically.
gets down to 60 degrees, it'll stop cooling.
Yes.
We got the gas temperature up.
Well, that's why it's not cooling it. This is useful, you know. This
Okay, sure, that's enough.
is helpful.
Plumbing, insulated, or radiant pipe, gold, come out of here.
We have way more iron, but gold is better, right? Yeah.
Gold is better, I think.
Yeah.
We built all of it out of gold, so we might as well. And then this is going to be on an AND gate, so we need to come and deconstruct like that.
Yep.
Actually, I might as well. Whoops.
I wish you could like reroute without deconstructing.
Obviously you need to deconstruct to reroute, but
Why? You can't just snip, just like
eh,
like if it was like a
feels
high
a little
level.
cheaty to me.
It was a high level skill that you had to have on your like electrician dupes, you know, like pipe cleaning.
If a dupe has to come and do it anyway, what does that get you?
You don't have to deconstruct the thing and then rebuild it. It's a different like you don't because we often forget to rebuild it.
I don't see what that actually gets you. Okay, so we dug into here. Now we're cooling everywhere. So let's see.
You want from that wall down.
So that would be putting a wall right here.
This is our tank.
Not quite yet, but
Okay.
this
will be our tank.
I don't know. Something will be something. That's as far as I'm going yet.
Okay.
We still have to pump this down to like here, so. Actually, I guess if we get a wall in, then we can just cut a hole in here and let it drain down.
Yep.
And we also have to pump all the ice out. Or dig all the ice out.
Yeah. Time for ladders that we'll regret building.
I mean, if this is the mega project, then we got to build ladders. That's how these things happen, right?
Yep.
I'll wait for them to build the ladders
Yeah.
and then issue the dig everything.
Dig everything out so no one gets trapped awkwardly or... Yeah, okay, that's definitely building up.
Guys, I need you to like build this stuff though.
Let me build this stuff.
Oh, that. Well, we have a couple hundred kilograms of coal. That's
What temperature does that infectious polluted oxygen come out at? It's not a good temperature, right? It's not like a low one.
I believe it's a high temperature. That's
Yeah, it's
60.
a pretty high temperature.
That's not too bad. What, you wanted to use that as cooling as
I
well?
was just thinking, like, what if it's cold? Might as well. We could just send it to space after it heats up.
We could be sending more things to space, but I don't know that would necessarily
We
help.
have no like outputs though, really, right now.
CO2. We could build a system like this that just vents to space instead of running back through a cooling loop.
Yeah, but then we need to continually fill it with something.
Like that cold CO2 vent.
Yeah, I guess that would be the cold CO2 vents would definitely be the thing to send to space. We could also, you know what would be fun with that? Is use it for cooling and then send it to the slicksters.
I mean, the slicksters are essentially honorary space.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say if this is below 40 degrees.
Cool it down more?
No, if it's below 40 degrees, we can use it to cool this.
Oh, okay. But if it's above 40 degrees, don't bother.
That doesn't count as cooling.
Even if it's technically cooling it by a whole, like, 10, 20... what is the water in the pipe coming out at? The good water. The blue
This?
water. That's
72?
72. Okay. Better than 80.
Okay, fine. I'll set this to 50 for now, and we need to remember to...
Lower it even more.
At some point, yeah.
It's about 30.
Oh, this would be working
but
if only for those.
Only for those, okay.
So I'm going to set this to 45. Then.
Sure, that seems fine. Man. I guess like when you have
We could also...
how much water is that?
We could
Like-
also make this room bigger. We could extend it all the way up here.
Does that
or something.
help? That might help, I guess.
We would have more room for
Yeah.
radiator, and then therefore more cooling, hopefully. Although I don't know that this generates enough cooling.
We could also we could give it a Weezer freezer.
Yeah, throwing a couple of Weezworts in there would probably do the trick.
It might do the trick, yeah.
Oh, you're going to get that gold. Okay, cool. That's useful.
So if you have a ton of water that is at 80 degrees, it has a lot of energy in it that's hard to get rid of.
Oh, yeah, no, it's got all of the energy in it.
You can't just casually nullify all those thermals.
Okay, so now this is going to take a break, and then it's going to cycle through.
Good.
Hopefully that is more effective.
It's going to do a little bit.
Well, this water can never get higher than
Than this
this
temperature, yeah.
and there's less in here than there is in here, so it should be a net cooling.
Actually, this should work a lot better.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, because watch it. I think we're getting more temperature out, and we're sending colder water in.
Although, this is getting hot. All right, so
Water holds a lot of temperature. We learned this. Let's extend this up and
let's plan for some wheezing and freezing up here.
How are they going to get around?
They're not going to go over to this side.
Actually, here's what they do: is you make that mine out that, just in case. You put a door there, and then because when the gold pump melts or something,
If the gold pump melts, we just give up and go home.
Okay, fine. But you know what I mean, the or something happens, we need to get over here, we want to have a way to get over there.
I still say we're preparing for some wheezing and for some freezing.
No, I would agree with that. I'm not trying to distract you from wheezing, freezing.
Shit, where do we want to put these?
I would start at the top, because that way you get, just put in like that. You get 4, I guess, or maybe slightly more if you want. Slightly more.
We can put some in the middle if we want.
Yeah,
maybe.
I think 4 is a good start.
Need a ladder on this side. All right, sure.
I bought this game. I need to do tests on this. I need to go into dev mode and just test things. I think that'd be good.
Do you want to
for us.
learn how to use the creative mode? Because
Yeah.
I tried to use it and I couldn't figure it out. I deleted a whole bunch of vents by accident, and then I kind of just gave up really quickly.
I can see that being frustrating. Yeah.
So I'm gonna allow them access into here. And
I think we still have like 1 or 2 seeds. But,
yeah, but I'm gonna uproot like 2 of the ones that aren't doing anything.
Does this hydrogen cause any problems?
It'll cool here and cool it.
Okay.
This is like the hottest part of our base, so
Yep.
and it'll slowly vent out to space, so it's fine.
Right, very slowly. Actually, that's good. We should never have a hydrogen problem in this base. Not really. Not unless we release way too much.
Yeah, if we released like hundreds of tons of hydrogen into the base, that would be bad. But as it is, I think it's fine. So, mechanized airlock has reasons.
Because it's the mechanized. I like the mechanized airlock as a mark of this is not a functional door. This is a one-time use door.
Yeah, we're building this as a door for reasons besides that we want people to go through them.
Yeah, it's a in case you really have to door.
So I'm kind of wondering if we should replace this with a regular door,
Okay.
pump this basically down to a vacuum, and then pump some just carbon dioxide back into it.
Sure. Do you want to take the cold carbon dioxide?
I guess we could set up a system around that. I wonder if that would help.
It would help the base a lot.
42 fucking good lord.
Yeah. So like this was this thing I suggested, which might
Okay,
be.
you know what we're doing?
What?
I am just going to deconstruct the pipes that are feeding this.
Oh sure. Yeah. Just like turn all of this off.
Yeah, because these are still sucking down water. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, it's that's why there's water going through here. So that's going to disable these, but that'll be fine.
That is fine.
We can reroute
No, they're still
that.
sucking down water. They're 100% sucking down water. Look at.
Oh yeah, they are. You're right. Okay. So yeah, we don't want.
This is a huge waste of water.
A, it's a huge waste of water, and B, it's making it hotter in here.
Yeah, very, very much hotter. Because it's constantly bringing all the hot water down.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a little worried about this because this has not gotten. I don't think this is running very often.
It's really not. It's really barely running. Cooling waters turns out hard. Turns out it's hard.
Yeah, who knew water had a lot of thermal energy in it?
So
Chlorine is still it's got this whole ecosystem going on here.
Chlorine's having a good time over there.
Our stress is going up.
Why is there stress going up? Who's stressed?
Probably because it's a million
Max is-
goddamn degrees in
Max
here.
is the only person who's stressed, I think.
He's popping his eardrums in ugly territory, and
But he was like the only one, so. What is? Oh, they're just okay.
what?
I'm asking, are they trapped?
They might be.
Might be. I don't know how this ladder system works.
Poorly, I think.
So build a ladder right there.
I would rather deconstruct
Sure.
that tile.
That also works. You want to make that a high priority?
He can do it.
Sure. Okay. I guess anyone can do track tiles, right?
Now you should not be stuck.
I think they're fine doing other stuff though. Like they weren't
Okay.
they
weren't
weren't
bad
dangerously
stuff.
stuck. They were just stuck.
Oh, how did? Oh, Rowan got himself built in.
This is another reason why this access door is very important.
I guess actually venting this hydrogen onto this side would
Also a
be
good
fine.
thing,
So yeah,
Should we hit the emergency button or is this fine?
I think he'll be fine.
Okay.
There's not a whole lot to breathe here, but
They're in a suit.
yeah, but this is dug out, so
Yeah.
all they need to do is dig this out,
And then they can get out.
and then they can get out.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I think if in the morning they have not made any progress on that,
I hope Rowan can dig.
Oh yeah, I hope Rowan is an expert.
Rowan, good. Rowan's.
Yeah, Rowan.
No,
Rowan
they're finishing the door.
Rowan wouldn't be in here if they weren't a diggist. Yeah.
No, they were building stuff, so it's possible. But who knows? But it's all fine. Yeah, they're good.
Stop going through there. Letting all the cold out.
What cold?
The cold that we'd like to think is in there.
The cold we hope. Wow. I mean, that thing... We turned the thing on, like, once, and it hit 40 degrees instantly. Right?
It was down to like 5 degrees Celsius.
It was down to 5 degrees, and now it's at 40, and it just can't keep up. It's at 50 almost. Almost at 50.
Just bad.
It's bad. It's real bad.
It is very bad.
How cold is that room?
In here, minus 41.
Oh, right. There's a limit, because they turn off. Yeah.
Yeah, we barely even released any hydrogen, and it's already hot again,
yeah,
so.
It's fine. At least we had a lot of water, right? Sure you get like 2nd degree burns for putting your hand in it, but we have a lot of it.
The nice thing is we can start hooking up to this soon, like when this dies, so. We'll have cold water coming in at least. Okay, so, geez, we gotta. I'm gonna put these on a 7 so we can hurry up and dig them completely out. I guess these doors are slowing people down too. Oh, right, we
leave
are.
those doors open mostly.
Yeah, I guess we can now. I'm gonna leave that one. Oh, that's a screen door. It doesn't matter. This one, I guess we can leave open.
I guess that one's fine, yeah.
So, what do you want to do with this water?
I guess you could just send it up to the other sewer.
I guess that one's got some time before it's going to overflow. Sure. We'll send it to like this one or something.
Sure. That's all the same, turns out.
I can't connect it to this pipe.
You can.
Was that important?
That was important. That was important.
Yeah, that was kind of important. Okay.
that was kind of important, yeah, it turns out. I guess you could get rid of most of this.
We're going to slowly get rid of this, because this water will all drain out into here. That's fine. That water's done.
Yeah.
The question is, though, how
do we get the water up?
I guess if we do it like...
I forgot to bring a jacket today. Which is a weird thing to say.
It's 90... It's 100 fucking degrees today. You should not need to bring a jacket.
It's cold in here. It's real cold. I'm really cold.
You're the weirdo who likes being at 100 degrees, so...
I do. I do.
I bet I put in that backwards. Yes, I did. Alright, so liquid bridge goes that way around, and then let's actually make sure it's connected here. And then...
Are you going to put a big pump or just a small pump?
We may as well put a big one. And then we need a hydro sensor. Hydro sensor here.
And we need some power. Oh yeah, we need automation.
We already have power up there, so it'll just be plugged in.
I know, but we still need to connect it. It's an important step.
Get out of this overlay, get into the correct overlay.
Oh no.
We have, we can do conductive wire.
We can do? Okay.
Well, we don't, I mean, We actually almost have enough iron if we wanted to do a big run of it. Mm-hmm. But we need to keep building that up. So we're making more gold. Might as well make some gold.
Well, maybe tomorrow we can, or maybe next week, we figure out some space mining operations.
Oh, the water's dripping down from there.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
I think we kind of knew that was going to happen.
I think we did. It's also probably fine, mostly.
I don't know, stuff is happening in there. Jeez.
We're gonna boil the entire asteroid. We're just gonna melt the whole thing out.
I think that's our title next week. Boiling the world.
Boiling the world, sure.
Or tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow.
How can I never remember how Tuesdays work?
Because the Tuesday is the worst day. Everyone thinks it's the Monday, but it's really secretly the Tuesday.
Anti-Tuesdayist?
I don't know. Why not?
So everything here needs to move over by 1.
Except not really, like...
Actually, I guess, no, we don't need this wall anymore. So everything here needs to move over by 4. Something like that.
Sure. That also works.
Oh, right. So we were going to put a pneumatic door here.
That's what was there.
No, it was a screen door. Oh, we want an manual airlock. That's what I mean.
There we go.
Then we're going to get a mini gas pump right here. And that's going to pump these... Where is this going to pump these gases?
Is it time to make a complicated gas setup? Is it time?
To make the ultimate gas sorting machine?
Yes, to make the ultimate gas sorting machine.
I guess we can start excavating for the ultimate gas sorting machine. I think the ultimate gas sorting machine has to kind of go around here.
That's where we plan to put it, yes.
The problem is we also plan to extend up this way, so we can kind of only do one of those two things. We could put it here.
Okay.
Although it might be the ultimate ice and polluted water machine in that case.
It might be.
We can put it up here, but that's pretty far away. We could
send it to space.
Send all the gas to space?
Yeah. It's pretty far away also.
It's far away. Okay, let's go and just do jobs, because we've got every single job mastered, so...
Just fire everyone, and then put them in...
I'm just going to fire everyone at...
Oh, they're not actually done.
Oh, whoops.
That's fine.
Well...
Just leave bubbles.
I'm going to leave Gossman as our seasoned rancher.
Sure.
But everyone else gets a new job. All right. Let's do the easy ones first. So, Frankie, you go here.
Harold.
Ashcan, you go here. Harold, you can go here. We have 5 seasoned miners.
So I don't think
we need more seasoned miners.
We might want more seasoned. We want more architects. Maybe not. We're going to be up to 4 after these 2 finish. One more, maybe?
Let's see. Anyone wants to be an architect?
Lyra could be a real good architect. Oh, she's a senior architect.
I believe, yeah, they've already...
She must be, because it says senior architect,
yeah.
So yeah, she's got all the skills.
Throw May in there, they've already been an exosuit engineer.
Should everyone try to become a mechatronics engineer We only have 1 mechatronics engineer.
I think we're going to make everyone a general engineer.
Okay.
Who is not already... So May, we're assigning to something else. So Marie, you can be here. Let's just do it from here.
Sure.
General engineer. General engineer. I think that's enough general engineers.
Okay.
Travaldo, what do you want to do? You've done, 23 on mining. Okay, general engineer.
Rancher. They got a passion for it.
You want to be an architect? Cool.
Farmhand.
Cool.
Great. Perfect. Travaldo's good at various jobs. He's good at many jobs.
That didn't answer our gas storage question.
No, it didn't. Should we, the third, what is it? Should we put Travolta in the brain machine? He seemed like he was a good enough dude that maybe he gets to go in the brain machine.
All right.
I've never seen a 23 before. Also, it was like, there was like 4 23s.
If you can get there, which you can't.
Oh, you can't. You can't. There's a different brain machine.
The one in space we also can't get to.
Can we not? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. That's the one in space. Never mind.
Another one over. Oh, this one we can get to. All right.
Send him to that one.
Travoldo, get your brain vacillated.
Wouldn't you like a nice deep tissue brain massage?
So our water's coming out at only 44 now.
It's better, right?
I don't know if this system actually helped much.
It's helping. I'm going to claim it's helping until somebody can prove me wrong.
What am I looking for? One more Wheezewort out of here. After that.
So cold in there.
Then let's take a quick look at our liquid plumbing. So which direction is this flowing in? It's coming in here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
So we'll actually need to move our input up here. How do I want to do this?
I don't know.
I'd like to have two kind of separate systems so that we could... Oh, and then also the water's going to end up going...
That's fine.
here.
It's fine. If it's coming...
No, that's going to make our radiator way harder to design.
Oh, I guess so. So what is the second system? If you want separate systems,
they're not going to be separate, but I want to be able to build it, connect it, then get rid of this wall.
Okay. That makes sense. I had thought you were just going to append it.
I don't want to take the entire system down or have to drain it all out.
Yeah, I know. I thought you were just going to get rid of the wall at about this point and not worry about the piping being not everywhere. I can see why you would want the piping everywhere. So, actually, what if you just, like, bridge it over? Like, what if the last thing you build is a bridge right there?
Why would I bridge it from this side to that side?
Because that's going to be the new... Because you could just have a radiator that goes through here.
Yeah, but they're going to be connected. There's no point in not having them connected.
I guess it's a...
I just want to get the pipes built so we're not waiting for 50 cycles and having it unhooked. Do you understand?
I understand that, yes, I understand.
Guess if we zigzag around, we could then like connect back into here.
The reason I was suggesting it, if you zigzag it so it ends there, you can then just connect it to that and it'll zigzag.
Oh, okay, yeah, now I get what you're saying.
But this isn't gonna work currently.
Why not?
Oh no, I guess you just run it through the, yeah, I see. Yeah, like that. Is connecting it right now a good idea?
Doesn't matter. It's not going to flow through.
I guess it's true. I'm just so paranoid about pipes touching other pipes.
No, this is totally fine.
I guess there's no output, so it's not going to... What was...
That was ice melting.
That was a lot of ice. That'll help cool it a little bit.
No, it won't.
A tiny fraction of a percent.
It's a mess.
Should we build ice statues in there?
That's a myth.
That's definitely a myth.
Yeah, hopefully this cools down.
As hasn't gone over pressure yet.
Well, that's all doing well, though. Okay, so I'm going to just say that we vent this out here, and I guess it ends up at this level, and that's worse.
And then we're going to regret that at a different point.
Okay, so we do nothing.
So we do nothing. Didn't we already have a sort of, like, random gas vent somewhere?
Not really.
Not really? Okay.
No, I already asked for that to be opened, and no one did it. We're going to deconstruct that, because... No, we don't need to.
Why would you want to?
Because I thought the wall was going to be here, but it's actually going to be here.
Yeah. That chamber is for who knows what yet.
This tiny...
No, not the right stuff is... Like, I don't know if we're going to get all the way down with farms. We might. We might.
As we start making more dupes, I think we're going to want to.
Got 15 dupes.
We need to, like...
Yeah.
Figure out how to cool water, and then we can start getting more dupes.
Everyone gets nice warm showers. That's the only good thing that's happening right now.
No one wants to build that, huh?
It's far away from everything.
That's no excuse.
Also, we're kind of out of gold again.
Not gold amalgam.
Oh, is that gold amalgam?
That's gold amalgam.
Oh, okay. Then I don't know. Then they have no excuse.
So, clearly our scrubber is not sucking the water out of this pipe.
Why not?
Because it doesn't have a source.
It needs a source to scrub? Scrubs don't have a pull factor? Just build a random pump somewhere.
No, I'm going to build a bridge right here. I think that'll work.
Wait, why would that work?
Because that's a source.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. That's dumb.
I think that'll work.
If that works, I'm mad.
I'm already mad.
Okay.
I'm always mad.
Sure, but that's a separate... That's not a source.
I think that's how that works.
It's not a source.
Alright, so we're getting steam all up in here.
We think about moving this water out?
It's cold right now.
It's way colder than the water we got. You can send it to the farm. It's still too hot for the farm.
There's no... The farm is dead to me.
The farm's... It's a bad farm and it knows what it did.
No, you're right that we should.
I don't think we should actually send it to the farm. I think that was a bad idea.
No, we should tap into this.
Oh, yeah. It's right there. We did all the work. Most.
I'm kind of hoping that all of this cold here does what we want this thing to do.
It never does.
I know it doesn't.
How many times do we have to melt a cold biome and be disappointed about how hot it got before you learn?
We're melting the cold biome, one way or the other. Like, that's just happening, so...
I know, I know. Get plummet out.
Why?
Suffocating.
Oh. Shit.
Is he trapped? It says it's complete. What is happening?
Travaldo's dying.
What? Is he oh, click it.
Oh, Travaldo acquired diver's lungs, so hopefully he can get the hell out of here before he dies.
He'll be fine. There's air right there.
Okay.
There's air. He's in there.
We almost killed Travaldo.
I guess you have to hit the button?
I think so.
That's kind of messed up. He doesn't have a job?
He probably
needs
needs to go get his hat.
Yeah, he needs to get his hat. Well, see, how long was he in there?
Too long.
Too long. Days.
Days, years, who knows. Forever. Some say he's still in there.
Poor guy. I guess he got his neurons thoroughly vacillated. Still not.
How did Slime Lung get into here?
That's a good question.
Alright. Is this... to it.
Finish it.
All right, so that is still coming along slowly. No one is digging this out. Let's put these all at a 6. Speaking of 6, let's put that at a 6. I guess there's still a lot of granite to be hauled out of here.
We can almost just let people from the regular base in there. Almost.
We could, but then we'd not until we get some of this done here.
Actually, we don't need that done. We could just let the...
Oh, you don't want to have a slickster farm anymore? Okay.
No. Like, why do they need suits to build the slickster farm?
Because we are about to dig through all of this.
Oh, we're about to dig
drain
through all
that.
that? Oh, okay. That part's still sealed off, though. Maybe that overcomplicates things way too much.
Yeah.
Probably does.
I mean, like, we could dig through this side and then...
Yeah, it
No.
overcomplicates things too much. I got you. However, if we...
Once this gets built,
Yeah,
then we could.
Then we could.
We would lock this door.
Yes.
And then only...
And build a door on that side.
we just, yeah.
Build a door down there or something. Or wherever. And then all this is in the base and we get to do whatever we want.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, it's getting cold in here.
Yeah, your one lease word is doing work.
We have no heat source in there, so...
Yep.
So did my trick work?
Nope.
Yep.
Oh, we did.
See?
It's not.
Needs a source. It's just as much
An
a source.
empty pipe.
That's just as much a source as a pump that isn't pumping anything. It's exactly the same amount of a source.
I guess it is. I feel like there's a fundamental difference, though. Like I can't put my...
No, it's the green. The green box means source.
I know what the... Fine. How hot is the water?
You don't want to know. You just don't want to know.
I know.
Plumbing, deconstructo. Yeah, they can, because you can climb up here, you can get to all of this.
Yeah, they're just not doing it.
And then...
You can build a little bit of the outside pipe, too.
That's what I was just about to do here. This will only serve to give it some bonus cooling, so there's no need to move this up as well.
No. Really no need. When does that thing turn off?
This,
Very soon. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was already off. But
It was not. It's not. It's part of the reason this thing is still so hot.
it's not going to cool down that much passively, though. Guys, like,
I know I didn't.
deconstructo.
But when you stop adding extraneous, massive amounts of heat, it'll cool off a little faster.
Little. Not much.
It's adding 8 kilograms. No, it's adding like 30 kilograms a day or something at 95 degrees, which is gonna keep the thing hot. It's hard to fight that.
Yeah, maybe. Still, no one wants to dig any of this out.
I don't know. They're busy carrying rocks back and forth. Vitally important that we get these rocks.
Super important rocks.
The most important rocks. How's our slime storage?
This is starting to cool down now that we don't have hot water in it.
How's the rest of the base? How's the top of the base? Look, how's it?
Oh, you mean up here in the flame zone?
It was worse before.
Oh, it was worse. It actually is almost livable now. Okay.
The flame zone. Welcome to the flame zone. You can't lock that door.
No, I cannot lock that door. That means we need to make this tank way bigger. Way fucking
You
bigger.
can lock that door.
Once we finish construction.
Yes.
All right. These are going to 9.
We're about to shut off in 8 cycles. We might flood, but I don't think we will. Because this will just go down.
I guess we can, like, extend it out here. or something.
I think the tank is fine.
More surface area would probably be better for cooling.
Not from where. That only works if the air is cool, which it's not.
We're gonna work on cooling down the air,
Are we?
aren't we?
How?
I want to fill this up with hydrogen
Okay.
because if this comes out as water,
It comes out as water.
then it can't be overpressure
Yeah.
from air pressure.
Right. Oh, so you're just gonna put a
What if we put 20 kilograms of hydrogen in here?
try to keep it as cold as we possibly can? Sure. Yeah. Why not? Might work.
We know that is our best water tank.
Yeah.
It's active over half of the time
and
at
for a
8
ton.
kilograms a second.
Yes.
So
And
I
for
want
a
to
lot of
focus on.
seconds.
I want to focus all of my freezenating efforts
Sure.
on
Here.
this water.
Yeah.
It may be in vain. It's never going to be enough, but like that's our best bet. If we can only freeze one biome, it's this one right here. Okay, so we're so close.
Should we get the cold carbon dioxide vent involved
In this?
in this?
No.
Okay.
Carbon dioxide has such poor thermal conductivity that I don't think it's worth it.
Okay. I'm just asking because it's somewhat close by.
It's not that close by though.
It's not the furthest thing away. It's right. We passed it. Or
It's
right
down
almost
here. That's
Okay.
really far away.
I guess so.
Especially if we have to ship it all the way.
I guess
Around like that.
So yeah, fine. Okay, so two pipes and we're done.
I'm not exactly. I can't give you a number of pipes, but we're basically done.
I think it's 2 pipes. Or no, it's just 1 pipe.
That's no pipes.
That's 0 pipes. Okay.
We do kind of want that deconstructed, but it doesn't
They're
super
going
matter.
for it right now. Got it.
Now,
Now we take out the floor.
well,
Why don't you start with not the ones under the Weedswort?
why don't I start by setting this only to buildings so I don't take out all of the important stuff?
I didn't think there's actually much important in that, luckily. But
Right here, there is.
what is right there? Oh, the liquid.
That's the
okay.
thing that connects the one side to the other side.
Right.
So right now,
This isn't doing anything.
it is doing the opposite of anything.
Is it really heating it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the, I mean, I'm kind of tempted to try radiating into
There's no-
nothing of space.
Gas.
Yes, but if we trickled a tiny amount of cold gas, built a big radiator, and vented it off to space, that's what we could do with the cold
That is what we
CO2
could do.
generator.
That is what we could do with the cold CO2 generator.
So these are going to be 9s now.
Does heat rise in this game? It does, right?
Not really.
Not really? Okay.
Oh shit, we let water out in here. We definitely do not want water freezing down here. Not that that's a risk.
Not that that's a risk. It's really
Well,
not a risk.
it's not.
It's really not a risk.
Yeah, this is not.
48.
This is over 48, so it's not even pumping through.
It's trying. It's trying so hard.
I'm gonna put this to 60, and we'll see how quickly we get to 60. What
We
do
do
you
have
think?
other thermal nullifiers. Could we get them involved somehow? Oh no, we flooded it. No, we didn't. Okay.
It's too cold?
Wait. No, I think it was a weird thing with the water. Is what I'm guessing.
Oh, the water's hot now, so.
Let's look at it in the. If too cold is a thing.
No, we know that too cold is a thing. Well, we're sure pulling heat out of this water.
Its minimum temperature is 15.
15.
See.
That's not very cold. Well, I guess this way we know we're getting as much heat out of it as we possibly can.
Oh wait. Is that?
Oh yeah, no, this is working.
This is working? We're dropping temperature?
This helped a lot, I think, actually.
The water?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
Well, it's water that's perfectly in contact with this.
Right, yeah.
The other thing we might want to do is get some temp shift plates in here.
Sure. Try that. Probably.
We should have made this one wider.
Well, we didn't. Because now it's symmetrical, and that's better. Clearly.
Yeah. Utilities, temp shift plate. What if we made it out of gold amalgam? Can we do that? Gold amalgam. It's thermally reactive. Or is diamond better? What about iron?
Okay, so this is a poorly drafted Wikipedia page, and it's actually cools way below that. It cools to minus 175, basically. That's it's. I thought it was. I was reading this as a comma, but it's actually a period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try making this out of iron.
Cool. We've never made them out of iron before.
Oh crap, did I make these out of iron? That's not what I wanted to do.
You can't cancel them. They're not buildings.
Oh. Right, they're background
buildings. Okay.
So I'm gonna say we can deconstruct one tile here, so we can actually get under and make these. And then these are utilities, temp shift plate. They renamed the wall to wallpaper.
Interesting.
I think they did that before we even played this.
Probably. We haven't built a wall. Iron ore is what you want.
Oh, is iron not? What the hell? But gold is thermally reactive, but it's not high thermal. And then this is high thermal conductivity. Let's make these out of gold.
Okay.
Refined gold.
Sure.
We only have enough for like none of them, but
We have enough for none of them.
that's what we're doing.
Okay, cool. They'll slowly get built over a period of time. It's 50 again.
Yeah, but it's staying constant at around 50.
Okay.
I think.
True that at 50 is significantly colder than 75.
And now that we have more space in the loop, we might actually want more water in here.
I don't think we really do.
Yeah, we want a little bit more.
Sure, because this is going to fill all the way up and then stop. Maybe a little bit more.
Maybe not. I don't know. See, that's just going.
Okay.
Oh, we do have it at 60, but it's going straight through. It's going in at 70 and coming out at 53. So, the thing is, if we don't use this to cool down the main water, we could use this as a gate to cool, like, just bursts of water coming out of this. We could flip everything around and basically, like, pump it in through the bottom of here, and pump it out at the top.
Okay.
And slowly cool it down just a little bit.
That might be better. That might be better.
I mean, the water it's coming out a lot colder.
66?
I bet we're below 40 over here.
That's going to take a while. 40?
Oh, 40.9, and the pipe itself... No, the water's 35.
Water's 35. Okay. Still too hot.
No, still way too hot. But,
Still too hot, but...
But that means that this thing
Yes.
is about to start being effective again. Like, we just need to pull it down like 4 more degrees, and then we'd be totally fine. And like, having bulk cold water would be nice.
It would be nice.
It'd be nice.
It'd be nice. Maybe you're like, just put the water in the pipes plan might be better. I don't know. It's hard to know.
Yeah, we're getting up to 60. So this thing's about to shut off again.
That is how it works.
This might just be too much heat for anyone to deal with. We're venting out all of our hydrogen again, so this thing is probably dead. Yep. Oh, that's fine.
If the thermal nullifier turns off, that's kind of bad.
I think it's sending. We have a backup here,
okay, yeah.
so
Yeah, we got not a huge backup, but we got a backup.
I mean, I could have tried to put a vent or something there, but I think it's better to not.
So
Wait, I didn't make these out of igneous rock.
no, that's gold.
Where are they delivering the igneous rock to?
No. You didn't make them out of igneous rock? What? I watched you click on gold and be like, I'm making these out of gold, and then place them down, and then...
That's what I thought I saw myself do too.
They implemented the build it out of anything you can feature, just not the way...
Behind our backs.
Yes, not the way you wanted to. Oh, that's what happened. You built the first one out of gold. And then the subsequent ones you built out of igneous rock because you ran out of gold. Gotcha.
Oh, this is all melted in here.
Yep.
It's going to start emitting again in a minute. Oh, no, that's granite. Okay.
Don't think it will. I think we're good.
We're officially over pressure in here.
Ooh. Pretty close in here, too.
We need to start using more power somehow.
So...
Oh, this is the wrong phase. I guess it was still pumping for some reason. Why? Okay, why is this full and not?
That's backwards?
No, that's
not
a
backwards.
source. That's a drain. This one's backwards.
Ah, okay. So I had a thought here. So we have these other thermal nullifiers. Mm-hmm. We have two of them. Mm-hmm. And they cool things down to absurd degrees.
Ish.
Minus 173?
That's the maximum.
That's the
they can
maximum
cool down
coolness. But what if we, like, set it up so it gets, like, say, hydrogen that cold, and then we move the, when hydrogen gets to a really cold temperature, we move it somewhere, cool it off, and, like, just vent it to space or something.
That's not how anything works. Like, A, we don't have enough hydrogen that we can afford to vent it.
I guess true.
B, we can't combine 4 of them on every part of the base because you have to have a circuit. And C, just because we get it down to a very high negative temperature doesn't mean that it's got enough thermal energy to cool down water.
It would not work for the water. Maybe for the rest of the base, though.
Cooling the rest of the base, I want to use petroleum.
Okay.
Brothgar did it, and I know he had his reasons, and I think they made a lot of sense to me. So
we need a lot of petroleum, is what you're saying. Which is why we're building the Slickster farm.
do we have a molten slickster egg yet?
No.
He's coming closer.
It's really not hot enough, though. The actual rock is hot enough, but the outside is not.
We need to put some more CO2 down here. That's our problem.
That's our problem.
That's our problem. That's a vacuum.
There's one with an egg.
There's 2.
2 with an egg. One kind of egg, but we should grab them. We can get there fairly easily.
Not home. I never want to go home.
Should we just unbind that key?
I should unbind that key. So we can get through here. So we can go doodly-doo. Like that. How did we get up to 8 tons of coal?
Because you set up a bunch of coal mining jobs.
I don't think I mined 8 tons of coal. I think I would have noticed if I mined 8 tons of coal.
I thought you did. I don't know.
This whole thing is going to get down to 18 degrees.
It is.
Well, maybe not that far.
The door's opening now, so sort of. The door's opening.
Yeah, because it's just 18 degrees right here. So
Well, actually, it'll probably still cool the whole thing a bit because like the air will circulate and then warm up again. And
In theory.
uh-oh. Is that reserve pond right over here full again?
No.
Oh, okay.
We have a whole tile.
I'm just looking and seeing how much is currently dripping into it, that's all. 74. That's a whole degree less than it usually is.
I don't know what we can do here. I think we need to like pollute this water.
This is like phase 1, and then phase 2 is this, and then I don't know.
It's up to 39 again.
No, it's
37.
37.
That's not ideal.
No, it's not.
Probably what we need to do is like clean this water.
And mix it in with the other one.
No, and just like let it radiate off in here, clean this, and use this water. Cool it down. All right, so we're back up to near overcrowding levels there. That's perfect. I think we're good on food.
We'll get to that eventually. Or they won't.
I wonder if there's some way...
Some way to what?
Of like corralling that heat and using it to grow us a molten slickster.
But the water heat?
I don't know. Some of the heat that we have too much of. You know, that heat.
Yeah.
Oh, we need to get scrubbing going on again. So let's...
Why didn't
right.
they completely drain?
That's why.
Ah, okay.
And we've been playing on medium speed for a while.
Whoops.
For some reason. Sorry about that. Okay, good. Yeah, we're getting this nice and down. Yeah, we got 10 tons of plastic, so that's probably enough.
We don't need more plastic right now.
Why are we not doing transport tubes?
Because we're not. Because we haven't. That's really the only reason. You want to start laying some transport tubes? I'm all for it. I can see putting some on this main thoroughfare. That would probably help things a lot. Like
Yeah,
from
well,
bedroom level to the top.
You'd have
But
to...
from here to the top, as the first
Well,
run.
because you can't put it here.
Why can't we put it here? I thought we... Can you not jump through them?
No, you need...
Oh, you need a station. Okay.
Where the fuck is it?
I don't know. We've never built these before. Is it in shipping?
Might be in base.
There it
Yes.
is.
Okay, so you need this, which
okay.
requires a shitload of power.
Uh-huh.
And then it can go up here. So it'll have to be like on this level. And I guess there's just perfectly enough right here. Oh, no, there isn't, because it needs to come in from the top. So...
There.
Probably have to be here.
Okay.
That might work.
Got a crossing?
I guess that needs to be
Nope. Okay. Crossing is for people walking past, I guess.
no, crossing goes like that. So we... I don't know how you do this then.
Here's how you do this. You move the pole to the other side.
No, it's the ladder.
If you move the pole to
the
the
ladder
other side.
needs to be in the middle.
But that's fine. If you move the pole to the other side, you can put the tube on that side. The side that currently has the pole.
There's got to be a way to have a tube cross a ladder.
There may not be.
There has to be a way to have a tube
Pull up the
cross
thing
a ladder.
again. What other pieces do we got?
Tubes and crossings, and that's it.
And what does it say? It must be built in unoccupied space.
Oh, and also, I don't think we can build this here because we don't have power.
There's power, yeah.
Well, we'll put that there and like pretend that would be cool. But I think the first thing that we're gonna do, because we do have a ton of iron, 2 tons of iron to be exact, is we're gonna start. Oh crap! We've got stuff in here that cannot be. Actually, we can just get rid of, snip that wire, because we don't need the pump in there. So that'll be fine.
Yep, so they're like heavy wall wires, unfortunately. In fact, I found a forum post of somebody begging the development team, or it was like a support ticket to like, you can't cross ladders with these, and they said this is as designed. So I don't think that's changing.
Well, we may need to like redesign our entire base to take that into account. Then.
That was the second sentence, and it was like, transport tube networks may take time and effort to design. So.
Oh, we're powering that door.
Not the worst thing that's ever happened. So, like, with our current setup, we could just replace the fire pole with transit tube, and it would work.
If we never need to transit tube on either side of our ladders. That would only be good for going from the top of the base to the bottom of the base. We could never get to space. We could never get through here.
Oh, can you not? Is it like they're not like Futurama tubes?
No, you have to build the tube. This tube needs to go to the next one of these.
Oh, so like a liquid or a gas or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't send you to the ether and then you land somewhere else. Is that how you thought it worked? It was like a Star Trek transporter?
I thought you could like choose. I thought you could just build like a network and it would.
Yes, you can build a network, but the tubes all have to be connected.
Yeah.
So if we build it here and then we build another one here, that's great. Unless we ever want to transport to over here, like over here, or
I think you have to build like
or
a lot of
on the other side of this ladder.
I think you have to build a lot of starts and stops. I guess.
No, that's
Okay.
not how because. It uses a kilowatt every time you get in or out of one.
Kilowatt?
Yes.
Okay. So no. So cancel that building. Why is that building still there?
It's already built.
Oh, is it already built?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
It's okay. It doesn't use anything crucial.
And there's no way to like. No, you can build a crossing through a tile, right?
Through a tile, yes.
But not a ladder.
But not a ladder.
Yeah. Huh. So you have to. How do you? That's quite a conundrum.
Dang, this is just fucking hot.
It's cooled off a little bit more, even.
A little bit, but not enough.
No, I know, not enough. I know, not enough.
What do we have? Like another 3 weeks before the next update comes out, and
I think it's only 2 weeks now.
2 weeks?
Maybe, no, it is 3 weeks because it's 2 weeks and a bit.
Yeah. I thought I saw another slickster there for a second, but no, it's just the one. And we need to get CO2 down here. And we need to get over here. And we need a lot of things.
Yeah. We should probably get in there.
It's 75 degrees, though. I kind of don't care about that water.
Yeah, we could probably do something useful with it.
I'm more interested in this water, which is very cold, and this water,
wasn't that water
which is
40?
still cold.
The other water.
What other water?
The first water you had, wasn't that 40? That's
Yeah.
40.
Yeah.
How? What? By what
That's
definition?
colder than 75.
True. We're
This is
just on
up-
a different scale of what cold is now.
This is up to 40 now, so it's no fucking good.
It's being.
I know it was 20 for a while, though.
Yeah, because the hot water wasn't being added to it constantly.
Thanks, Windows.
Thank you, Windows. You're the best, Windows.
I don't know why we shout out Windows every time it does something stupid. I'm not going to stop.
No.
I don't know why we do that.
Shout outs to my man, Bill Gates, for designing these notifications, even though he definitely didn't.
Bill Gates had literally... Oh, wait. Oh, right. That's
Doors
turned
open.
off. I was like, how is it too cold in here? Oh, no. I think we're going to do another
Sure.
row of mushrooms and then
Oh, the top
eventually
one stopped working.
tear this all out. No, this one stopped working a long time ago.
Did it? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like 17 million degrees.
17 million degrees everywhere.
So now we're going to put in a little floor over here. This is almost clean.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's disable this door. Disable going into this door. And then we're gonna dig out here.
I think I'm going to mess with transit tubes at home because I'm thinking I threw plans of how to build them, but like now I'm wondering if people packets get what happens when one tube wants to go one way.
I think that's not a problem.
You think it's not a problem? Can only one dupe be in a transport tube network at a time? Like,
Don't think that's how it works. It doesn't really work like fluids.
okay. Can they pass each other?
I believe so.
Okay. That's good. It works like electricity. Huh? Because it's like
Sure.
heavy wire?
Sure.
60, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Despite a lot of effort.
Mm-hmm.
That's only 72 now.
Somehow this is still going. This is the longest 22 cycles ever.
There's only 0.2 cycles left. It's gonna like end the
2.2.
Sorry, 2.2. It's gonna end like the exact moment we end our stream.
Oh, shit. They finally got this dug
They
out.
did it! Yay!
All right.
Good on them.
So we're going to go up like that and dig this out like so. And then we'll send someone in here to tunnel down that way.
They'll be in a suit, they'll be fine.
How did I leave this open instead of... That is not the buttons that I hit.
What do you want?
I swear I said passing through this door is not allowed, and then they opened it up.
Whoops!
No, they were like, okay, sure, we can't go through it. So it's not a door anymore, right? Right?
He didn't close the door.
No, I know. They don't automatically do that.
Oh, right, they need to show up to do that.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully people won't have exciting ideas of where they need to put their suits.
It got locked. It got locked. We're all good.
Okay.
Everything's fine. And nope. There's an oversight here.
Yeah, no, it needs to be absolutely no going through it. But I think,
This is fine. This is fine.
yeah. All right.
Like, it's not worth the effort, but at this point we could probably move the suits a step or two out further, but it's definitely not worth the effort.
What do you mean?
I mean, move them from this side of stuff to the left side of stuff.
For like here?
Yeah, but it's not worth it.
I think you want to be in the
Oh
factory.
yeah, that
suits.
part was gonna be.
Yeah.
That part may get very hot later on, huh?
We need to get CO2 scrubbing happening again.
So we need to get water to that?
Mm-hmm.
Where are we gonna get the water from?
From here?
Okay, just gonna reactivate all this.
If it's going through here...
That's why we're building the farm down. This is now no longer a farm, this is a wasteland of horror.
I'm gonna just put an insulated pipe here, and
Okay.
we're gonna deconstruct that.
Sure.
And I guess actually, technically, we can start just deconstructing this all.
You can. I don't know what we'll put here instead of the farm.
Actually, you know, I can just deconstruct this from
actually-
one side to the other.
I know what goes here.
What?
Hatches go here.
Sure, yeah, it's about the right floor size already.
Yeah. And we can have multiple layers of them because we want to have more of them. So we actually have coal.
This is bad.
That's why this is here. Like, we'll survive based on just that row for a while, and if we build a second row, things will be fine.
Guys, hurry up and all the things.
You want to start a second row, by the way?
Yeah, that's gonna happen, I guess, right now, sure.
Just start it, like, and get in there now.
And so you would like to see, like, another 30 dupes in this base, right?
I don't know.
That's the message I'm getting from Build a Hole, like, fill this entire space with mushrooms.
I'm not saying fill the entire space with mushrooms. Maybe
Yeah, but you're not saying that.
I'm not saying that. That is true.
So what size is this room?
It's too big, right?
66.
Oh, is that
It's too small.
too small?
It's also more than half of this size, so we can't combine two. But we'll just have to have a few more.
Could we split it in half and then combine two halves? Like have a left farm and a right farm?
That sounds difficult.
It does sound difficult, but
It's not staying off for very long, so we can get our cooling fluid down to 60 degrees and keep it there.
that's not very
With this
impressive.
setup.
It's not very impressive.
It means the water is coming out at lower than 60 because we're cooling this whole thing down, like the walls and everything.
Yep.
It's getting cool in here actually, and high enough pressure that might actually start doing something. Well, sort of cool in parts of it. Never mind. No. 70.
70, yeah. 72 pipe. 68 by the pipe.
Wow.
Wow, look at that.
Because we only need to cool down the area right by the pump. Everything else can be hot. I know that's not strictly how temperature works, but
It also is a little bit how temperature works.
and let's screen door it up here. Oh, and then we do need CO2. So
Right. Luckily, we have a whole hallway full of CO2.
well, we don't currently have a way of getting it in here because we'd have to get rid of we have
No,
too much
the
oxygen.
screen door will do it very,
It's going to take a long time to
very slowly.
percolate through here, actually. Although it's slowly building up down here.
Yeah, because I keep opening that door.
Okay, we should just leave it open.
Push all the oxygen out. Sure.
I believe we've killed basically every
yeah.
germ in here.
It's true. It's true.
Maybe literally every germ.
You also can't catch slime lung from... No, you can't. You can't catch it from the air. That's where you catch
That's
it.
where you catch slime lung. That's how slime lung works.
That's hence
That's
the lung.
The lung
Yeah,
in slime lung.
the lung and slime lung, sure.
is your lung if you get slime lung.
Yeah.
This isn't very hot, but it might melt through all the ice eventually.
It will melt through the ice.
Or it'll freeze. Either way, that does what we want.
Sure.
Oh, we have to move
Do we?
all this. Yeah, well, this is algae and slime in here.
It's not germy anymore.
Yeah, but we have to move it.
Okay.
The slime is going to out... The reason you keep it underwater is because it outgasses.
Outgasses, yeah. Okay.
Let's say that this is a 7, so they get to it. What?
We do have the other place where we're keeping slime.
Yeah, I'm just saying we're going to have to move it. It's not an emergency. It's not the end of the world. It's not going to make it so we can't have slicksters here or anything like that. It just means we have to move it. We're getting some stress going on. I'm going to tentatively say that this is kind of working.
It's kind of working. It's definitely kind of working.
Yeah, we have to get in here and replace this, so I guess we leak some of this hot water out.
You could open it, you could get it through the top and not leak the water out.
No, we need to get in here, and we can't get
Oh,
down
right,
from
right,
there
yeah.
because... Oh, I guess we could... Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's get rid of this tile here. This tile here. Thank you. 0.3 cycles. Okay, so we're almost done here. I am going to say that you're not allowed to go in this way.
Why not? Because we're about to flood over. Okay.
Yeah, we're at the level of flooding. And I guarantee you we're not going to remember when this thing turns back on again.
It'll turn on again towards the middle of next stream.
Yeah, but I guarantee you we're not going to like remember and be prepared for it to turn on.
Made a mess. Oh, they're trapped.
That's fine. You got plenty to breathe, so...
Also, whose fault is this? Frankie? You know, I'm just asking, Frankie. Just
You're just going to be in charge of cleaning your own piss until you and thinking about what you've done.
Really thinking about what you've done is priority number one here. Like he blocked the ladder behind him.
Think about what you've done, Frankie.
We kind of should help Frankie a little bit.
What was that?
Well, what did he do?
You didn't see?
No,
He did a little run in place thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. That's happening. I made those a 9. That's
Yeah,
about
that's
the
good.
best I could do.
Yeah. They'll get to it.
He's not going to die.
I know he's not gonna die.
It'll be a long time before he starves to death. So.
He's just so unproductive right now. That's all.
Yeah, well, he can get out now. I hope the Pacu likes it in the cold.
It's a fish.
I hope fish like it in cold. I don't know how fish work.
Fish are very sensitive to cold in real life.
Like I said, I don't know how fish work.
I don't know about video game fish, how they feel about temperatures.
And I also hope it doesn't decide it wants to like live there. That would be kind of bad. Mostly for it, but
It'll follow the water. They do that. Wait, what? Wait, what? 3 to 5 to 18? Was that?
yeah, maybe I'm afraid that the vacuum is somehow holding this in. Or well, no, it's already cracking.
Is it?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
cracked.
I guess that is a little crack.
Well, we got to hurry up and rescue these guys.
Why is there? I guess maybe it's the air pocket. That's probably what's saving us. Because there's a tiny little carbon dioxide pocket right there.
A giant little carbon dioxide pocket
Jeez.
right there.
Okay, never mind. That is a very big carbon dioxide pocket.
Man, get hotter. And stop making it a vacuum in here. It's not helping it be hot. Oh, this finally dug out. Not that we really want to... I guess we do... No, we do want to vent hot polluted oxygen in here now. We have a reason to.
We have a reason to, yes. Yes, we do. Yes.
So we're going to deconstruct that, put a doorway here,
Sure.
and fill this whole thing up with hot polluted oxygen until you make us some babies.
Molten babies.
Molten babies!
Only molten babies. Okay, good.
That is not completely drained. Oh, poor Sleetweed. Oh, yeah, maybe want to cancel most of this.
It's
I don't want to dig and get stuck. But that is granite, so I guess we do need a little ladder going like here.
because you want to drain a little bit more than it is.
I just needed to drain past here.
I know.
So we could actually mop like most of the rest of that up.
But if you dig out that one tile, it'll get there.
But I wanted to dig
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the granite, so it's not stuck here.
Yeah.
We could also like widen this out. Always use some more abyssite. That'll pretty much do it.
Yep, it's true.
And now we're gonna go build a ladder right here, just because there's a rule that says none of the ladders that we build during this are allowed to line up. I don't know if you got that memo.
No, that's pretty standard operating practice around here. I just assumed. But we look at these ladders. How many of those line up?
And then we also get a bonus ladder here to keep the germs out of there.
Ooh, nice bonus ladder.
Yeah, it also doesn't line up with any of the other ladders.
No, actually, that lines up with the
Oh,
ladder.
whoops.
That's by complete happenstance. Those ladders aren't ever going to actually connect.
We need to get farm tile right here before the bad gases get up there.
We do want carbon dioxide up there.
Yeah, but before this layer of
Yeah.
bad gases get up there.
Okay.
And we are having actually problems with the oxygen that's boiling off of here, coming back in here.
You want to tell them to plant? I guess it won't work yet, but
No, it won't work yet. So this can be open all the time. It's less of a vacuum than it was even last week, I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that stopped working. Maybe they patched that out. I don't know.
Maybe they did. There's been a few patches.
So I have a feeling that once we take all of these farms out, actually the Weezeworts will do a little bit more.
They will. Yeah, because the gases will circulate better and such.
And our sewer is almost full. Man, we should be pumping that polluted oxygen out of here. It's like the germiest germs that ever germed.
But we could do it, yeah.
But we can breathe that.
Yep.
We scrub it and then breathe it, maybe.
We don't really need it.
We freeze it and breathe it.
Frozen polluted oxygen.
That's getting hot. Jeez. Oh, we can go, let's bioscan over here. See what's in the vending machine. I mean, why not?
Right, why not?
Oh, we're almost to these guys.
Is everything going to explode?
It'll take a few days, but yes. Do we care if this gets full of oil? No, not really.
Not really, I don't think so.
Actually, this is hot enough that maybe that would be super good. And once it explodes out of here, we can then dig back down here.
Wait, that tile broke. I think that tile broke, didn't it?
No.
Oh, no, okay, it was that tile.
That's this tile.
Yeah.
It's not actually... maybe since the pressure's on a diagonal, it's not gonna...
It's fine.
Maybe? That doesn't make any sense, but maybe?
Everyone knows diagonals are stronger than... You know.
Okay, so we actually ended up having one extra tile on this side, right? Oh, that's not enough to have a doorway, though. So the doorways are going to have to be on this side.
Okay.
We've just determined.
Great.
And actually, we need to deconstruct all this first.
You should deconstruct the deodorizers. They can't get to that
We
one.
can't get to this one, so that one probably is going to stay there forever.
Probably.
I think our ceiling is like right here, so we actually have this little awkward space that we can do something else with.
Well, we might end up jamming it full of transport tubes. Actually.
Oh, they actually could reach that. So
Good.
So deconstruct.
It's about time to wrap up.
Oh, is it time to wrap up?
Yeah,
Well,
about
then maybe we should do that instead of building more and more things.
Sure.
Oh no, this is about to blow.
I kind of want to watch it blow, and then we
All
can
right, well,
stop.
let's watch it blow.
It's got some crazy
I
pressures.
fear that it's definitely going to completely fill this.
Oh yeah,
up.
definitely. Slicksters can swim now, so
Slicksters can swim, so hopefully that'll molten up our slickster. Mm-hmm. So that'll be good. Then I guess when this blows, there's no reason not to dig straight down here, which will hopefully let the petroleum and stuff bubble off better. Because
Oh, you think this will actually crack
this
it?
is 200 degrees, 270 degrees.
Minus.
Minus 200.
That's an Eternium.
Sorry, this abyssalite is 223 degrees.
Yeah, okay, there we go. Yes, the Abyssalite is hot.
I knew that there was something around there that
Yeah.
was very hot. And the oil has good thermal conductivity.
Yes, we know
So
that.
that'll actually get hotter, not colder.
Yep, there it goes. Wow.
Loop, 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 loop.
Oh, we should have grabbed the egg.
Loop, loop. Yeah, we can still grab the egg. We can still build a thing and grab the egg. We didn't have anywhere to put the egg.
Yeah.
I also wanted to grab the slicksters, but we, There's a very good chance that it's gonna.
No, it'll definitely.
It's almost definitely gonna go down there. Oh, they got out.
Yeah,
Good boy.
they're good little boys. Yeah, it's getting out. It's getting out.
Yeah.
It may not fill the whole chamber, I guess, but
I mean, when I dig through like that, it
it
definitely.
definitely will. Yeah. But you want to tell the people what else is happening this week?
What else is happening this week? Well, you and I are back tomorrow. We're going to be playing some more Oxygen Not Included. It looks like we're going to be messing around with some slicksters and some oil and some all kinds of good stuff. Then on Wednesday and Thursday, it is Veg Out with Jordana, and she is going to be playing some more My Time at Porsche. So that is, Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday. And then also, I do a podcast with Alan, who used to stream with us. It's called Moon Law. And this week's kind of a depressing episode because we talked about immigration, deportation, and the current policies of the Trump administration.
If you've paid any attention to the news, you'll understand why that's
You probably know what we're talking about, but Alan has a good perspective on it.
And you're going to go into detail about the law, right?
Yeah, we try to talk about how the law is supposed to work versus how it is working.
That's a thing that's been completely absent from any discussion I've seen about immigration.
Yeah, so, we talked about how not only immigration from South America, but also what we're doing with other countries. Mm-hmm. We talked a lot about the Muslim ban that was just upheld by the Supreme Court a few weeks ago. Yeah. So all that kind of stuff. It's a very long, very heavy episode, and if you're not in the mood for that, we have 47 other episodes you can listen to at our website, www.moon.legal, or search on iTunes or wherever you get podcasts for Moon Law. And we're doing secret things on Friday that you don't get to see.
Yeah.
So I think that's all we have for this week. So until next time, stay weird, everybody.